It really ain't. But Morel, I'm this. Morel, I'm that. Fair. Prove it. Use your words and not your fingers. Morning, Wibber. Wibber Juice is the hottest person on the TikTok streets. The hottest. I got you, boss. I got you. Wibber's DMs are going crazy right now. Them bad boys going crazy. Man, Professor P over here freaking, oh my God, Wibber. Last night, Professor P DM'd me, Wibber, you were on her mind. I was like, for real, for real? She said, psych. I said, oh, my bad. I apologize, baby girl. I apologize. Hey, all the fellas, look how quiet the room is right now. You're welcome. For all the fellas right now, look how quiet the room is. You're welcome. I'm using reverse psychology, and guess what? It's working. My reverse psychology is working, baby. The reverse psychology is working. Appreciate that, Midnight. Appreciate that, boss. My reverse psychology is working. All the fellas out there, for all the fellas, write a 4 in the chat. For all the fellas, write a 4 in the chat. My reverse psychology is working. I got you, Midnight. Appreciate you, boss. Appreciate you. All the fellas out there, look. I am showing you guys in real time. Reverse psychology works. For all the fellas, write a 4 in the chat. Write a 4 in the chat. It's working, baby. It's working. Coco, talk to the people.
All right. Good morning, Morel.
At the next light,
good
turn
morning,
left.
everybody. To answer your question, besides the Honeybun, what do you have to offer? I have to offer my agreeableness,
At the
my
light,
pleasant
turn left onto
nature,
Breezewood Drive.
my the kindness that I have, my easygoing personality, being a light to people. Yeah, that's what I have to bring.
Is it?
That's it. What else do you need? I mean, I think
Okay.
what's
Okay, hold
missing
on, hold on, hold on. Okay, hold on. For all the fellas out there, if that sounded good, write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. For all the fellas out there, if that sounded real good, write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Hey,
wait a minute.
hey,
Are we wait a
the
minute?
greatest show on the greatest show on TikTok, baby. If that sounded good, write a 1, fellas. If it didn't, write a 2. The greatest show on TikTok. Oh, this is gonna go crazy. This is gonna go crazy. You got it,
In
Coco.
1,000 feet, continue straight.
Ooh. Okay. So let me see. Well, I do have
In 500 feet, make a U-turn
I mean,
at
I
C.R. Smith
cook,
Drive.
I clean, I
Make
get
a
on my
U-turn at
husband's
C.R. Smith
program.
Drive.
What else do you need?
Fellas, if
At the
that
next
sounded
light,
good, write a
turn
1 for
left.
yes, write a 2 for no. For all
In
the
a quarter
fellas out
mile,
there,
make a
if that
U-turn at
sounded real
Buckingham Road.
good, write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no.
This is a tough crowd.
I'm just saying, Coco. Yes. You're kind of making my point right now. You're kind of making my point indirectly.
Well, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but like, what is it that what is it that a man
I'll
what
say
is it
what?
that a man
I'm just a host.
okay, okay.
I'm gonna say my opinions at the end of the show. You got any final
Okay.
thoughts?
Well, I would like to hear what well, I'll just wait. But I think that in terms of I what I hear men say is they want the 3 S's and someone to get on their program, essentially. So I'll be listening.
Sounds good to me. Sounds like a whole bunch of nothing. Appreciate it. Take care.
Bye.
Midnight, my man. Talk to the people.
What's going on, brother? Uh, this is first off. This is gonna be hilarious.
Yes.
Because I don't think nobody has ever asked him that question, or when they did get asked that question, they, what do you bring to the table? What do you offer? I bring me to the table. What else do you? We need a house made a home. Most of all, we need peace and lots of it. Not a little bit, not some of it. We need peace. In the sum of the word. Not a little bit, just a lot of it. Uh, need support, need trust, transparency, need reciprocation. Like, I mean, there's the list. I mean, can we put one in the chat for yes or two in the
Hey,
chat for no?
for all the fellas out there, if that sounded real good, you want that, write a one for yes, write a two for no. For all the fellas, if that sounded good, write a one for yes, write a two for no. Keep going, boss.
I mean, let's see what else. Trust, loyalty. Uh, Sometimes we need quiet. If we watching the game, let us watch the game. I mean, it yeah, we're very, men are simple. Yes, we are, but with everything going on in the woman's mind, if we're happy in the moment, in y'all minds, y'all can't accept us being happy in that moment. Let us be happy in the moment. If we're happy in the moment,
Midnight. Question for you. I've been on live right now for let me see. I've been on live for 18 minutes. Normally, the room is jumping right now. Why are the women scared to answer this question?
because it's a question that makes them think. I cook, I clean. Okay, yeah, that's cool, fine and dandy. Yeah, that's what normal adults do. We can cook too, but a lot we know how to be quiet. We could stay to ourselves. We could chill in our own mind sometimes. That can't women can't do that.
It's,
Like
it's, it's amazing. It's amazing. A woman's girl code in the book on page 24. It says, "I cook, I clean." That is so basic. It's hey
yes,
midnight. Just in case you don't
very.
hey midnight. Just in case you don't know. Besides the honey bun, guess what I do? I cook, I clean. I am special.
And for the women that when a guy asks you what do you bring to the table, please stop saying you are the table. Please stop saying that. Please. It, we already got a table. What do you bring? Napkins? What do you bring? A plate? What else do you bring? We have our own table. For the love of Pete. I'm gonna leave it there. I drop my mic. I walk off
Man,
like a
any
boss.
any final thoughts?
No, just think, put a little more thought into this
Just a
question.
little bit. Just
And
just
ladies, please
just,
come up and feel free to answer it. Please.
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All
My
right,
man, take care.
fellas.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Good morning, peoples. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome into World's Man Cave, the greatest show on TikTok. I have the best question all year on TikTok right now. This is the best question all year on TikTok. Besides the honey bun, what do you offer? Ladies, I want you to think outside the box, inside the box. Outside the box, inside the box. I say it again. Besides the honey bun, what do you offer? Ladies and gentlemen, hit that magical follow button. Mr. Deshawn, talk to the people. Boy,
Yeah,
this is
look,
one right there. This the one right
I
here.
know this is the one. I said I had to get in this one. Okay. But yeah, man. With see, what the last guy said was completely. I couldn't agree. I couldn't. You know what's crazy? When I see things and women, some women get online and be like, girl, my man is simple. All I did was do this. I need that button that says that was easy. Duh. We don't. They act like they discovered like a new creation when they see how simple we are. That's all he wanted?
That works.
Wow.
Wow.
You mean all he wanted? He didn't really want a gourmet meal, a sandwich, and some chips and a drink was okay? Wow. Yeah.
Oh, amazing, profound, amazing.
And or I love women to death, and they're super smart, bro. They really are. But it's like the simple things it's just they can't understand it. Like the simpler it is like the harder it for them to understand. But other than that, they're super smart, really intelligent. But it's like when it comes to men, they're dumb.
You know what? Hey, better question for you. We study women. You know what? If women want this, we're gonna figure out a way to get this for them because we're studying women. Why don't women study men?
But because I think they think the world is just going in a circle around them, and I feel like it is both of our parents' fault because boy was raised to, man, you got to make sure you do this for a woman, make sure you do that, man, make sure you do this, and a little girl was raised to get the Disney Channel treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to stop that. We got to stop that mentality on both sides. We have to stop that because you got women now thinking, you hear the song, spinach.
Man,
You hear how
that's crazy.
ridiculous
That's
that's?
a crazy ass song. Hey, wait, hold up. For all the fellas out there, do you love that spinach song? By the 1 for yes, by the 2 for no. For all the fellas out there, do you love that spinach song? Press a 1 for yes, press a 2 for no. That song is crazy. That song crazy. Oh,
And
that
look,
song's
look.
terrible. The song's terrible.
And here's the thing, though. What's funny is they asking where all the scammers at. That's what they want, and then spend it. But look, how much can you spend when you in jail? When you gonna sit in that, sit in that, where all them courtrooms at? You gonna be sitting in, messing with that
Man.
scammer.
No, Pookie, no, Tyrone, no, not jail, no, not
No.
you, no, don't go to jail, no.
You know what's crazy? All men want. This is all we want. We get off of work, give us our 5 minutes to go shower and stuff real quick. Then we get back. Then we gonna come to you, and then we don't bother you when y'all watch y'all little woman TV shows. Y'all watch it, whatever y'all want. We don't bother you. Soon as you hear that dun 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 dun, now y'all got all the questions for us, or the game cut on. Now y'all remember the questions. Oh, babe, I remember. Can you go do this real quick? You should have did that before you heard that game cut on. Now give me my 3 hours and leave me alone. My 3 hours
Hey, you know
starts
what?
now.
I got one for you. When you come home from work, you do whatever you do. The minute you sit down, babe, can you do this? The minute you sit down, can you do this? Like, where'd that come from? I was there for like 20, 30 minutes. But as soon as you sit down, they want to, hey, do this for me. Like, come on, man. I just sat down.
You know what's crazy? I see the comment and it says, how many times did she ask? Majority of the times women ask once. And then if we don't jump up when y'all want us to do it, that's when y'all get a problem. If I say I'm going to take care of it, go about your day. I bet you when you come back, it's done. No, they worried about being it done the second they ask. I'm not your child. I'm your partner. I'm not your child. You said what you said. Keep it pushing. I'm going to take care of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Deshaun, only one woman came to the podium to the panel this morning. Only one. All this spinach girls, hot girl summer. I got degrees. All this, woman independentness. They're afraid to answer the question. Amazing, ain't it?
It's because you guys see, it's because you got a woman that came onto the panel. A lot of these 40-year-olds think they out here 20-something years old. They turning up more to that song than the young girls, and it's for the young girls. Yeah. So it's yeah.
Spin it.
A lot of girls, it's accountability. And then for the one woman that's up here, she all right with me. You know what I'm saying? You come up here and ask questions, man. That's it. That's how we learn. You don't have to argue. I didn't hear her get disrespectful. I didn't hear her call. She didn't. We not sassy because we answered back. I didn't hear no sassiness or nothing. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Just talk. She want to understand men, so she's on the panel asking questions. The rest of them, they don't care. Either give them that money,
Hold
get
on,
them
wait.
nails and toes done.
Mr. Deshaun, but guess what though? She is married for a long ass time. She is married.
Yeah, but also too, you can you ever see some of them old couples that been married and then like one passed away and then you see like the other couple finally found out a secret that the other one been. So you never actually know somebody for reason. Or it's okay to relearn your person or something that might rekindle the relationship or something. You know, you never know. It's okay to relearn or whatever.
Go to answer. As a woman, besides the honey bun, I cook and I clean. Wow, profound. You are so awesome. You cook and clean? Oh my God, I gotta have you. You are so awesome. What did it make you at? You cook, oh my God, ladies, you cook and you clean. Yay. Hey, everybody, yay. She cooks and cleans. Yay. All the fellas by the front of the chat. All the fellas by the front. Yes, fellas, she cook and she cleans. Yay. I got one. Hey, what
Hey,
you
Mr.
gonna do?
Morrell.
My only cooks. My only cooks. What you got?
Let me tell you what, Mr. Morrell. They teach monkeys how to do sign language, so the cooking is the simplest thing. Yeah, if they could teach monkeys how to do sign language, cooking, wow. And then you ain't even,
Wow.
wait, hold on. And then they're not even cooking. You making that little raggedy Alfredo and think you a chef now.
Hey, I put salt and pepper. I put salt and pepper in that bad boy. I is a chef. I cooks. I cleans. My man, you got any final thoughts?
As usual, man, it was a blessing to be up here, and thank you for your service every time, my brother.
My man, take care. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good morning. This is the greatest topic in 2026. I guarantee you, no one can top this topic. Besides the honey bun, what do you offer? I said again, besides the honey bun, what do you offer? Coco, talk to me again. I can't hear you.
My bad. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I came to redeem myself because I get what you're saying in terms of what what it's hard for women to describe what they offer, but I will give an example to be practical, okay? So I try to find out what my husband needs before he asks for it. So whether it's I know you're saying cooking and cleaning and blah 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 blah, but I prepare his food before he goes to work, and I think about, okay, whatever, like making sure he has his vegetables, making sure that he has lean protein because I want my husband to live for a long time. I try to make sure that the kids don't bother him when he comes back from work. Like that's why you always hear the kids with me because they leave daddy alone. You know, when he has his own parlor. I call it, you know, my husband's parlor. It's like your man cave, but his own room where he watches his sports, and I leave him alone. I make him a plate. I bring it to him. The kids want to come and bother him. I'm like, hey, leave daddy alone. Daddy is watching his game. And, you know, I'm always in his face. I mean, I know it kind of bothers him. I'm like, hey, babe, do you need this? Do you want that? He's like, no, I'm good. And once he says, no, I'm good, I know that's keyword that women get out my face. And so I'll like go to the backyard. I'll go in the garden. I'll try to, you know, organize his things. But what I mainly do is just make it that when he comes home from work, because he has a very he's a first responder, obviously, like that whatever issues that happen at work, he doesn't have to feel that when he comes home.
That's it.
But yeah, I'm on his program. I'm his woman. You know, I look to make his life easier. I think that's my number one responsibility, to make sure, as far as what I can do in our household, be his girlfriend, you know, where, uh, I'm not going to look at
Hey,
you
hold on, wait,
anymore.
hold on,
I'm
wait.
not going to look
Hold
at
up.
you anymore.
Go, hold up. For all the fellas out there, do that sound good enough? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. For all the fellas, the second attempt, does that sound good enough? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Coco, final thoughts?
Ooh, y'all are a hard crowd, but I mean, I'm a good wife. I am. I love my husband. He's a great man, and he deserves all the time and the attention and the catering to. Um, yeah, he deserves that. He deserves that and more.
Bye,
Those are
woman.
my final words. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the greatest question in 2026. Watch somebody steal this question. I promise you, they're going to steal this question. Besides the honey bun, what do you offer? I'll say it again. Besides the honey bun, what do you offer? Hit that magical follow button. Wibber, talk to the people.
You so check the science, man. Uh, what do women offer? Not much because of how selfish they are, man. They too self-absorbed. They don't offer much. You see, women study men in braille, so women can see, but they study man in braille. So they have like raised up pictures so they can feel out what they think a man is. They can feel that, oh man, he got some nice hair. Oh my God. He got a nice face. Ooh, it's chiseled, girl. Ooh, look at his shoulders, broad arms. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then on the side of him, he got all his aesthetics. Oh, he got a car, girl. Feel like a truck. Feel like a truck. When they can just open their damn eyes and see what the hell the man, you like, something off about this man. I can see all this stuff, but something off. I don't want to mess. Nah, they go in there blind in the mug, feeling out everything, because they rock with their feelings. So they feeling on everything. You see how I did that? Yep. And not really getting to know what's inside the man. So, I'm gonna tell you why these women's not coming up here, Morel. Because, man, I ain't gonna lie. I sat with Princella. I don't know why I call her that. Maybe that's another name for her. But
No,
Professor P.
that's a real name.
That's a real name. Yeah. So I sat with her on her live for like 3 hours last night after you went to New Orleans, and she posed like the same question. And I'm not going to break her shit down because I want her to come up here and really explain it in
Don't
depth.
worry, don't worry about it. She'll be here soon enough. She'll be here soon. Don't worry about it.
She posed this question, but she had a interactive, practical exercise, and she showed a graphical representation on how unrealistic and how delusional women are. You know what I'm saying? And she did something very easy, plus and minus. And I think some of the women that's in this live right now, they probably was in that chat. So it's like, damn, I don't got nothing else to say. I don't got nothing else to say. See, Coco is a beautiful woman. And besides that, she's just a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful person. And just because she can't articulate herself like she would want to, I know it's coming from a good place. So shout out to you, Coco. The woman in the chat and the woman that don't come up and the woman that always have something negative to say, that's the woman that want to be like Coco but don't want to put in the work to be like Coco. You know what I'm saying? You want all the perks without the responsibilities. How dare you, you lazy bum. Yeah, because Morel, I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm getting tired of him. I'm getting tired of them. How I'm gonna want better results for you than you? I want these women to get all the results that they talking about, man. Cause really, I just want them to shut up so I can go on with my life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm tired of hearing, man, ain't nothing. Man, ain't nothing. I'm like, yo, girl, why you ain't pick me? Well, no. And by the time they get to me, they done been through all the battles. And I don't want, you got all these battle scar bullet wounds, and now you trying to come to me for salvation. Girl, if you don't get your dusty, crusty, broke, shoes leaning to the side, ashy mouth, man, let me tell you, I could go all day. Hair on their chin, peach fuzz on their arm. Go handle yourself, baby girl. Oh, Morel, let me tell you, bro. I like to treat my women, okay? I like to treat my woman. And sometimes I like to go out to eat after I already had a full course meal. You know what I'm saying? I went out to eat in the, how can I say this? Man, I was eating it from the back, right? So I was, Morel, man. I gotta tell you,
Jesus, take the wheel.
Morel,
Jesus,
please
take the wheel. Oh, say it ain't so now.
Morel.
Jesus, take the
Morel,
wheel.
when I tell you, when I fuck with you,
wait. Are you dreaming about Professor P? What's going on here? You
No.
fantasizing about her. What's going on here? What's going on?
Listen, man, I dream about Professor P. I dream about Professor P all the time, but this particular instance happened with a real woman. And, you know, I treat my women, you know what I'm saying? But this particular time, I went to go have my, I like to eat my dinner in the backyard sometime, you know what I'm saying? Per se, or at least by the backyard, I'm going to say that, right? This woman, why you... Why you got that much hair in that area, man? Yo, you know, it looked like 5 BLK men was trying to reach up for my help. Like, that's what the hairs was. The hairs is sticking up. From the Star Crunch, bro. From the Star Crunch, Morel. And I'm like, what you think I'm supposed to do with that? I'm like, oh, girl. Every time you say that, that's what I think about. I hate when you be saying that. You be like, girl. Oh my, I said, yo, why? You couldn't get your Brazilian wax? Nothing? It looked like she
no, stop. Continue the story. Did you continue or did you stop?
Didn't I tell you I was a dog, Morel, huh?
Oh, this dude. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Morel.
Write a 5 in the chat for Whipple. Write a 5 in the chat for Whipple. Write a 5 in the chat for Whipple. This community is awesome. Welcome to the man cave, baby. Welcome to the man cave. Talk to me, boss. Talk to me.
I gotta clarify, okay? I'm not trying to attempt the Star Crunch. I'm not trying to attempt that. I was just trying to eat my lunch in the back, not in the backyard, but by the backyard. You see what I'm saying? I'm just eating it from the back, baby, but not going to the Star Crunch area. But I gotta be in the Star Crunch area, and the Star Crunch area look like a bunch of Velcro pads, if you will, just a bunch of hair everywhere. Amazon jungle. I'm talking about, I can probably braid this hair. I got girls, so I know how to braid hair a little bit. It's long enough for me to braid. And I'm like, girl, but did I still eat it from the back? Yes. Did we have a conversation about that? Yes. Because I am truthful with my woman.
For all the city boys, write a 2 in the chat. For all the city boys, write a 2 in the chat. Ooh, boy, you are.
Heather asks if I bought the wax. Yes, I did pay for the wax. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta treat my. If I want them to look a certain way and they giving me the yams, you fellas, you gotta offer that. You can't be stingy, just taking and not giving back. If you want her to look a certain way, go get her nails done. Go get her wax. You know what I'm saying? But ladies, make sure if you're going to get your wax, because them estheticians in this joint, they be saying that ladies be coming up there with a butt chuck full of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not wiping correctly. And they got to send people back home or send them to the bathroom for them to wipe. So, yes, men, you need to go ahead and take care of your woman and pay for that joint if she giving up the yams.
Wait, hold up. Wait, let me make this clear. Did she have a dingleberry?
Yeah, I think I seen one in the back.
Oh, no.
In the back of the woods.
No, she had a dingleberry.
For real. Do you know that calls everything up for question? It don't even care. You don't care how good of a woman she is at this point. That was like, yo, how much else are you hiding from me? My God.
What?
Yes.
The greatest
like
show on TikTok. Ladies, hit that repost button, hit the share button, hit the follow button. The greatest show on TikTok. A dingleberry? Come on, bro.
When you are out there, like women, you should never have experience. Like the women should be in awe, like, yeah, because your experience shouldn't be nothing like mine. Because I've been out there. You know what I mean? I've been in almost all countries. So I done been everywhere. I have stories for weeks. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, yeah, I've been around the block. I got a lot of experience, and I accomplished that mission, and it was tough. And
Boss,
and that
I
woman
I didn't heard some stories. This story is
for real.
Dog, you are City Boys like times 20. You got the golden award for City Boys. You are, hey, for all, ladies, his DMs are open. If you want that dingleberry licks, my man Wibber, they call him Wibber, aka Dingleberry. It is what it is, boss. Good guy.
Let me tell you, compared to my boys, because I surround myself with great men like yourself. So compared to my boys, I'm mere butter knife in the drawer full of fucking sharp knives, man. I surround myself with sharp dudes, man. You know, and if I'm wrong, they gonna check me on it. And if they wrong, I'm gonna check them on that shit. And they not gonna get no feelings about it. And if they do, they out the friend group. You don't take care of your kids, you out the friend group.
You are the ultimate wingman. I want to hang up with you. Hey, I got one for you. You don't care. Woo! Hey, Wibber got him. Wibber, hey, Professor P, I can be happy with this
title.
Professor P is not gonna be happy with these answers, but you know what? I'll let you do that matchmaker later on, though. You got any final thoughts, boss?
Nah, man. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you that I love that song, Spin That. Because it shows me exactly who women are, because I know they're group thinkers and they gonna go with whatever hot, and they gonna spin that block and get them bad results, and then they gonna spin that TikTok and say, man, ain't nothing, and I'm gonna be like, ha ha, I told you so. And that's it, Morel. Appreciate it. Keep the party going.
My man, hey, thank you, Dingleberry. Appreciate you, boss. Take care. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome into the greatest show on TikTok. I'm showing you guys in real time. I'm putting the medicine in the candy. This is a great question. Besides the honey bun, what do you offer? It's your first time being here, hit that magical follow button. I'm on the road to 20,000 followers. I'm in conversation space. I got no music in the background. I got no sound effects. Midnight, talk to people. Make it short and simple. Got you, boss.
I salute that brother in before me. I salute him because that was crazy. But I also came to understand that. Now think about this hard when I say this. Women are taught what to expect from a man and not how to treat him. And I've learned. It took me a while to learn that. Yeah, he was right. Women are selfish and they read men in Braille. I'm gonna have to steal that one, but they are
that was a fantastic. I never heard it that way, but it makes sense. Women are learning men in Braille. Amazing line, amazing.
Yeah, but the fact that it shines a light on this is women love to talk about people, talk about men in the spotlight, but when women say men ain't nothing, they forget the common denominator is them. They forget that. Like, if you gonna say men are nothing, you dated them all. I mean, let's be real here. If you don't all men ain't nothing, I mean, you gotta take accountability. Look yourself in the mirror for a second. Does it really make sense? And if and in their delusionary mind, somehow it does. And last but not least, I will say this. I think a lot of the guys in the chat can rock with me on this one. If we go out to order food and you order what you want, I order what I want, please do not take a bite of my stuff. Please don't. Don't do that.
Man, stop doing that, ladies. Stop.
That's
Stop.
one
Order your
thing
own
men
damn
hate.
food. Oh, wait, right there. For fellas, if you're mad at your woman for eating your food, write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Fellas, if you're mad for your woman eating off your plate, write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Keep going, boss.
That I'm gonna land my plane right there. You said make it short, make it sweet. Let me drop my mic right there.
Man, that was a good one right there. That
I
was pristine right there. Pristine. My man, take care. Man, that was
All
so.
right.
Ladies, order your own damn food. Morel, I just want to try your food. Back up, back up, woman. Back up. Hey, you. Back up. Talk to me, Miss Nakia. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes, you got it right this time, Maria. How are you?
Morning, lady. Talk to me.
Listen, I have to laugh. For one thing, I don't like that song Spin That. Okay, real women don't like that. That's for hood chicks. I don't like that song. I don't want no scammer. You don't got to get my nails and my hair done. That ain't every woman. But to go back on what the last guy said, a lot of women are not taught properly when it comes to men, right? I've been married for 15 years. I've been with my guy for 22 years. I was just talking to him. My husband, thank you. My husband and I watch your show, and my husband and I were just having a conversation before I left to go to work. And he said men change. So what he wanted at 20, he doesn't want at 48 years old. So I think women have to also consider that as well. You know how we got him is not how we always have to keep him. How I got my husband is not how I kept him this long. I had to evolve and change with him. So in his 20s, he might have just wanted to. He still wants Honeybun now. He still wants Honeybun, but he said he wanted support. He wants peace. He still wants a meal. You know what I'm saying? So I think men change, and I hate when men come on here and put all women in the same category because we're not all selfish. We're not all, we are not all of us don't just want our nails done and our bills paid. You know what I'm saying? Not all women. Just I can easily say all men want
Wait.
us.
Okay, Miss Nakia, what you're missing is when men
Yeah.
start talking, we speak in general. We say majority and minority. I'm clear up for you right fast. When we talk as men, we don't say it out loud, but when we talking, we say majority, minority. We never say all. Well, they might say all, but they mean
Yes.
majority, minority.
Okay, well, maybe the women that they've been around, they haven't been around real women, or maybe those men who are talking are not married; they're single. Because if
Okay,
you're married, you don't talk like that.
Okay, Miss Nakia, everybody in chat. Miss Nakia, everybody in chat. Same question. If I got 100 women in a room, in your opinion, how many is a real woman? I'll say it again. I got 100 women in a room. How many women is a real woman? Write your answers in the chat. Ma'am, same question. I got 100 women. How many are real women?
Morel, we could say the same thing about men, though. It depends on
Ma'am,
what your
hey,
preference is.
ma'am, you said something. I'm going to double down on it. What percentage of women are real women?
Well, the women I hang around, if we're all in the room, 100. I don't hang around women that are not real women. Period. I don't waste my time with people who are not on my same level.
I didn't hear your answer. Say it again.
I said if I'm in a room with women, all the women I'm around are 100 because I don't put myself around women who are not like
Okay,
me.
hold on. Time out. It ain't your room. It's a random room. I got
Lord.
100 women in it. All ages, ethnicities, so forth, so on. Out of all those women, using your question, because you said if they're around real women, how many women are real out of 100?
Morel, that's not a. Come on, man.
I tell you, I'm pretty good at what I do. I listen
Come
very
on, man.
well. If
Come on, Morel.
you're telling me, Morel, they got to be around real women, I'm asking you a question. How many women are real?
Yeah, but we're talking about a room I'm in or a general room. That's a crazy question.
Ma'am,
'Cause
guess
I'm not
what?
in all rooms.
Men walk into a room. It's women there. How many are real women?
How many women are real in the room? If you had to generalize it, I'm in the room right now with a woman, and she's a real woman. So I don't hang around women that ain't real.
Ma'am.
What we gonna
See,
say?
I'm telling you guys,
Women in the room.
Yeah, how many?
in
How you
general,
said 100
the
women?
thought process is
100
crazy.
women in the room.
The
100 women in the
thought
room.
process is crazy.
50 of them.
She say 50 of them gonna be real.
Half of them.
Half of them.
Wrong. When you go to the voting booth, you cannot vote for both. Either 51-49. There's no wrong answers. Give me a real answer. 51-49.
51 or 49. I would say 51 then.
So you're saying the majority of women are real?
The majority of them are real.
Yes. Y'all are not being
Okay,
realistic.
so if this is true, yes, I got you on the big screen. Yes, you big girl. I mean, I say big girl. I apologize.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
I'm all right with that. Plus size.
What? Oh, hey, go ahead on. Hey, do y'all have the golden honey bun? For real. Besides your honey, ma'am, your friend. Besides the honey bun, what do you have to offer?
Besides the honey
You
bun,
see the question? Besides the honey bun, what do we have to offer?
the honey bun would be our pot.
Your hot pot.
Oh, my business sense. I got common sense. Regular people
See,
sense.
he finna eat you up because see that ain't what y'all want to hear.
Right. My business
wanna
sense.
hear-
Wait, so you
They wanna hear
telling
what?
me? Well, hold on. Wait. I got it. So you're telling me I'm about to marry you, and all you got to offer is your business sense?
First of all, in order to be married, you need some business sense. Love can come later.
What?
Yeah. So you married for love?
Wait. So you're telling me out of all the things you got to offer, you offering business sense?
Yeah, because we got to be able to live in this present world.
Okay, fair. 1 second. For all the
Yeah.
fellas out there, if you want to marry a woman for a business sense, write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. For all the fellas, if you want to marry for her business sense, write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Oh my God,
That's a
profound.
bad way to pose that. That's a bad way to pose that. Because if you want to say,
Hey, ladies and
check
gentlemen,
1 for
she
love, 2
offers
for
a
business sense.
business sense.
So I would say,
It's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. All she has to offer is a wonderful, yes, I have got, this is it right here. Oh my God, profound. Yes, she offers business. Fellas, city boys, we are up right here. She's offering great business sense. Yeah, let's go, baby. Hey, she doesn't cook. She don't clean. All she got is a honey bun. And guess what she got? Guess what she got, everybody? She got the business sense.
Morel, did you hear what I said, though, Morel?
because people who are broke don't need to be having sex. Broke people don't need to be having sex.
Man. We on TikTok. Bedroom fun. We on
You
TikTok.
can't say. You
Bedroom
gotta
fun.
say yeah.
Oh, bedroom fun. Oh, I'm sorry. You broke people don't need to have bedroom fun.
But Morel, did you
question
hear what
for
I
you.
said?
Wait. Well, no. Time out. Question right
You
there.
want to now.
Are
See,
we
you like the country.
are,
You like the country.
are we having more baby showers or more weddings in 2026?
Baby showers.
We need to be having
having
more
baby showers.
financial literacy.
We having a lot of baby showers.
So, what is that saying? That's saying that the broke people are having bedroom fun. City boys, we are up, baby. Woo.
Morel,
City
go
boys,
back
we
to
up.
what I said about the men change though, for real. Men change.
Ma'am,
What you wanted in your 20s, you don't want in your 40s.
ma'am, you're saying the majority of women are real women. That is a lie. You is
Okay,
a liar.
Morel.
You are a no gooder. You are a no gooder woman. A no gooder. Yes, you.
Okay,
You
Morel.
are a no gooder.
Okay, Morel.
And he's saying city boys are up because
Yeah,
of
okay,
what?
Morel. That's all I got. I just want to come on here and say that men
Hey, I
change.
tell you what though, for all your homegirls in the shop, the greatest show on TikTok right here.
Exactly, I agree. All right, Morel. Later.
Hey, love you guys. Take care. Appreciate you
Take
guys.
care, Morel. Bye bye.
Hey, I'm telling you guys, this show is thebomb.com. I'm putting the medicine to candy. This question is exposing a lot of myths. Morel, I cook, I clean. That's it. Hey, Morel, I offer a good business sense. That's it. For all the fellas out there, this question, matter of fact, on the first date, I know you want them yams though. I know you want that honey bun. Ask this question, baby girl. What do you have to offer outside that honey bun? Watch them go, ooh, ah. You gotta press that button, baby. I don't know how to answer that question because they never use logic. With that being said, hit that follow button. Shadow King, talk to us.
Appreciate you for having me up on this panel. I just found it interesting from the two ladies that just came on. I find it real interesting because when you ask that question, she really didn't have an answer, and it shows. It was obvious. See, first thing, see, I would expect a woman at that stage, and no disrespect to those ladies at all, but the maturity level of a woman of that age, the first thing she should have said or could have said was class. I have class. I'm very intelligent. I don't know everything, but I'm very open to learn some things. So when they not, when a lot of women are not, they still in that Monique stage. Monique was at a stage in her life where she was that type of comedian, right? Where she was every advocate for almost every black woman with the same, not every black woman. I don't want to put every black woman in the same category, but you know what I'm trying to say. That right, far as the representation. And it's like, you have to be your own woman. You have to be your own person. Get away from that type of mindset where it's okay to be loud. It's okay. It is okay to have fun. And I'm not talking about those two ladies directly, but it's the same recipe. And it's like, you have to learn how to evolve. You have to learn how to listen and be open to bigger and brighter things, besides the same old, same old. So with that being said, I just appreciate you being on this panel. I think you give individuals a opportunity to really voice their opinions and so forth. But for me personally, just being a man, I love a woman that's honest, that can say, you know what, I may not be the best person right now, but I can grow and develop into becoming a much greater person at a much greater heights.
Wait. Stay right there. For everybody in the chat, here's the question. I got 100 women in a room. How many are honest? Write your answers in the chat. I got 100 women in a room. How many are honest? Write your answers in the chat. My man, how many women are honest in your opinion? What's your answer? Shadow, you're on mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. How many women are honest?
Yeah.
Far as percentage wise, or just my opinion?
Percentage wise. Give me a percentage. Out of 100, how many women are honest?
I would say about 99.9%, because the reason I say 99.9% because a woman, a lot of times, she speaks out of emotions, and her emotions are the truth. You can't tell her that it's not true. You can't tell her or say to her, that's a feeling that you have, but that may not be true. So, a woman is very vain and very powerful when it comes to her emotions, because her emotions are going to make what they call it, they're going to make a point, whether it's right or wrong. So I'm going to say 99.9%.
Man, I tell you, boys, some people here just be pandering. Some people are just panders. I gotta do it for the women. I gotta pay. Look, my man, speak your truth. This is an opinion-based show. 99.9? For real, for real, for real. For real? Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Boy, I tell you, I'm a man. Hear me roar. This is ridiculous. The greatest show on TikTok right here. My goodness, for all the fellas right now, did you appreciate the answer? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. For all the fellas, did you appreciate that answer? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Now he got to come on back and defend himself. I gotta defend myself. I'm a man. Hear me roar. I tell you, the greatest. There we go
I'm a
again.
man.
And guess what,
Hear
though?
me
I
roar.
got two buttons. I got the panel. I got the chats. I got a magical button. Boop 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 boop. Here we go again. I tell you, man, you cannot. It's so good of a conversation. It is so good. I'm a man. Hear me roar. I gotta talk. No, it's profound. All the way up. I tell you, man, the greatest show on TikTok. Professor P, ladies and gentlemen, talk to the people.
Good morning. How are you?
Professor P, would you agree this is a very interesting show this morning?
Oh, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to do two things. I'm gonna attack the prompt. But before I attack the prompt, I wanted to say that since the last two ladies that were up here refused to answer the question because they didn't want to be put in a trick bag, you could have actually asked them, okay, since you say not the women that you hang around with, you only hang around 100% good women. Out of 100 women, how many of those women would you accept into your group? Mhm. Now, if you accept 50 women into your group, then I know that you ain't got real women around you. Because the more people, the more people you have around you, the more snakes you got. So it's always a way to pull out the truth out of somebody that's trying to dodge and be a track star.
Professor P, can you put Wilbur out of his misery? Wilbur wants some of them yams.
Oh, I know Whipple want it. I know a lot of them want it. That's why I came to ask you, since you wanna ask this prompt, besides the honey bun, what you got to offer. See, I done put myself out there on the market, so now you got to tell me what you think I got to offer. You see me, you hear me, so what you think I got to offer?
Is that a question for me?
Mm-hmm. See, you see me, you
Professor
hear me.
P. Hey, look, baby girl. Hey, I am not doing that. Hey, I am just the host. I ask questions. I leave it alone.
And you know what? You brought a host over here too, so now it's just me and you talking, baby. This is me and you talking. So since me and you talking, you see me live on camera. You
Of
know,
course.
I done put myself out there on the market, so I know you see what I got to offer. So now you can just go ahead and tell me. See, I ain't got to
Okay,
say
Professor
myself if
P.
it's already out
I
there.
don't think I don't think you want any sausage near your honey bun.
It don't matter if I want. You said besides the honey bun, so it don't matter. You already know that that's on the side. If I was gonna give it to
So
you,
so
it's
so
hold on, baby,
that's what
hold
man
on.
wants.
See, if I was gonna give it to you, see, if I put it on the table, right? You would know. You want to know what else I got to offer outside of the honey bun. See, you know I got honey bun, and if you got enough game, you might be able to get it. But the
Oh, hold
question,
on, wait. One second. Hey, Wibble, come on, my friend. Wibble, come on up. This is your chance, Wibble. Wibble, we are about to play matchmaker in real time right now. Wibble, come on down. There you go. Hey, Wibble. All right, hold on for a second. All right, Wibble. She is potentially on the table. It's your job to tell her what does she have to offer outside the honey bun. We're doing it in real time and action.
All right, P, check the science. You already got everything I want in a woman. You see it from both sides. You know what I'm saying? And no doubt, I think with our the way she thinks and the way I think is damn near the same. So the only thing that's gonna clash is we're gonna be jockeying for position. That's where we'll clash at. We'll be jockeying for position because we like, yo, you like, hold up now. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what her sign is. I don't know.
But hold
She
on,
don't
hold on,
gotta
hold
tell
on.
me.
Remember now, the question is, besides her honey bun, what does she have to offer? That's the question.
Particularly with Priscilla, She got everything to offer. She gonna she gonna offer peace. She's gonna offer space. She's gonna offer understanding. She's gonna offer uh it's like she gonna offer everything because she already got it. But if
Hold on,
she's not
boss. Hold
willing
on,
to
boss.
hold on.
Boss. You know, you named three
What?
things. Keep on going. Like, don't no vague stuff. Tell her what she has to offer.
Oh, okay. Respect, empathy, security. Damn.
You're missing an important thing. It starts with an S. It ends with a T.
Start with a oh, what? Start with a
S
S and
M S M
submissiveness?
A
What?
R T. She's smart.
Oh, she's smart. So what's
She's
that?
profound.
No. I don't
Oh,
care
you
how
are.
smart she is. Listen, can I tell you something? See, I wasn't thinking about that because she already come with it. So I don't feel like I don't. Oh man, I don't know.
No, she's shooting her shot indirectly, and she's saying, tell her what she has to offer, and she might give you a sniff of the honey bun.
Okay, check the science. See, this is how I see P. Right? She's a motherfucking she's a toolbox. She got everything. She equipped with everything. Most women are not equipped with even half of a toolbox, not even one drawer. She's a whole damn toolbox. So I know how much she has to offer. She have everything that I need in a woman. However, it's how much that she's willing to give me to be in her space. So I'm allowing her the space and opportunity because I only control access to the relationship. I do not control access to the honey bun. So I would have to ask P, hey baby, are you gonna let me in your world? What's up? That's how I would come at her. I'm not gonna tell her what I need her to bring because she can act in a certain way like I want her. That's why I told you last night I'm not leading with that no more. Let's see where this go. And if you feeling my vibe, then and she gonna take pieces out her toolbox to fill that table. You know what I'm saying? So
fair. 1 second, P. He gave you a description. How's that sound to you?
So, and that was my point. That was the whole point that I was about to make.
I get it.
If a, if a woman should never have to sell herself, she should never have to say what she offered. You should be able to live, walk in that, and people should be able to see it. It's real simple. If people can't see who you are because you don't lead with that, now they have to ask you, and you're going to scramble because you yourself don't know who you are. I never have to sell myself to people because I'm on display. You can hear me, you can see me. So it's up to you to tell me what I bring to the table. Because if you can't see me, my answer is nothing. I don't have nothing for you because you're supposed to be able to see it.
Yet again, she's playing chess, not checkers, people. She's playing chess, not checkers. What juice? How that sound to you?
so yo, sounds pretty fair. Sounds fair. She's just saying like she's talking about like on some aura type shit. Like we just connect. It's just like it's whatever. We ain't talking about nothing. And that's what my boy was trying to tell me. But see, you got to understand about I understand that I'm hard headed and I still got work to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta like. Do you think life's supposed to be like whimsical? Like you're just gonna just bump into people? You gotta be nowadays. You have to be intentional. You have to be seriously intentional. You can't be out here waiting on a star to a damn align for you to bump into each other and just have that aura about yourself. And you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. Life relationships, marriage, that's all about duty. Ain't about nothing else. And duty is intentional. So I'm being intentional. Go ahead.
One second, put you on mute. Professor P, finish it strong. Tell the ladies again your strategy about selling yourself.
So I don't sell myself. So here's the thing. As a person who's sold cars, I've sold cars before. And I was top salesman in selling cars. The customer kind of knows what they want, right? And when you show a vehicle, they can see the quality of the vehicle. Now it's up to you to point out certain things they might not be able to see, but generally they're able to see that a Denali is the top of the line. They can see that the Denali got everything. That's why they're driven. They're gravitated to the Denali as opposed to a LT or just just uh, a regular trim level. I present myself in a way to show you that I'm top of the line. Now, my appearance may not always quote unquote scream top of the line because I like to dress, sporty and relaxed. But when you listen to me, when you hear me, when you see my smile, when you feel my aura, you know I'm top of the line. And if I got to tell you what I am, you can't see me. We not on the same level. I'm not about to sell myself to you because I'm not trying to break into your world because I got a beautiful world of my own. If you want a piece of me, if you want to experience the full package of me, you got to see me. You got to see me. You got to respect me. You got to honor me. But what I'm not finna do is tell you I'm finna cook, clean, lay on my back and all of that to try to get you because then I'm lowering my value. I'm lowering my worth. I'm above cooking, cleaning and all that because at the end of the day, I'll hire a damn maid my damn self. Right? I'm gonna hire somebody to come in here and clean and help me if I need it. So what I'm trying to do is relieve as many of the slave burdens that I can so that I can enjoy the fruits and the freedom of life so that I can express my authentic self in the best way. I'm not about to be boggled down with no slave duty. So once all that's gone, you left with me. Once I don't need you for your money or whatever, I'm left with you. Who are you? Do I like you? Can I talk to you? Do we have anything in common? That's what I'm looking for. Strip all that other stuff away and you left with yourself.
She's playing chess, not checkers, people. She's playing chess, not checkers. Pete, when Wibber went to bed last night, he had a dream about you. Wibber, tell about the dream. Wibber, take off mute. Tell Professor P the dream he had about her last night. Tell her. It's your chance. It's your chance. Tell her the dream.
Nah, I ain't really have no dream about her. But however, she do make cameos. She make cameo appearances in my dream. She don't say anything because I guess she off in the universe playing chess. But yeah. So and that's real. It's weird that you even asked me that because she do appear in my dreams, but it's no interaction because subconsciously I know I can't get it. That's why I can't interact.
Oh, wait. Wibber, are you saying there's no chance between you and Professor P? Are you giving up?
My dreams tell me so. It's not that I'm giving up. I'm just gonna wait till she's tired.
Okay.
See, I don't.
And then that's when I will pounce on my prey. I'm a lazy predator. What can I say?
See, I don't ever get tired. See, I don't ever get tired. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody said I'm almost 50. Baby, I just turned 40. I got 10 more years before I hit 50. And I am very, very happy. I got a little dog. I got a family that I run. I got a business that I run. I'm really happy. So at the end of the day, if I was ever going to be with a dude, I ain't trying to deal with no dude that is desperate for a person to feed his ego, to help him. Sir, you got to take care of yourself. I'm not looking for no son. I'm not looking for no baby, right? No, most of these, I don't have no problem being single. I love my life. What I ain't finna do is argue with no nigga. What I ain't finna do is cater to the ego of a sensitive male who wants to be on top of the world. Let me tell you something. I believe that two, I believe that a relationship requires two leaders. I don't do that submissive dominant shit. Where I'm strong at, if I'm strong in an area and you weak in there, let me roll with this. Let me handle this. If you strong in an area and I'm weak, hey, you take it. I follow the lead. If I don't know something, I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna pretend like I know something that I don't. One thing is, if I see, because I do this in my own business, I have virtual assistants and stuff that I handle, and other people that I work with. If I'm hiring you because you have skill, I'm not going to impose my will onto you and impede your creative abilities. If I'm hiring you, it's because I trust your skill. So I'm going to take a seat back or step back and I'm going to let you do and come up with all your creative ideas. If I like it, then I'm just going to tweak it and add my little 2 cents. But I'm going to give you total freedom to do exactly what you need to do and present to me your ideas. Two heads is better than one. I am uninterested in not being able to give my creative or intelligent input and just sit back and let a nigga run us to the ground if he feel like it.
See right there, for all the fellas, here's a question. Is two heads better than one? Write a one for yes, write a two for no. For all the men out there, here's the question. Are two heads better than one? Write a one for yes, write a two for no. First P, you got to keep going.
Yeah. So, two leaders. And here's the reason why I say you need two leaders. Because only a leader can take accountability. Accountability and responsibility is for leaders. The leaders are ultimately responsible for their subordinates. So if you want a partner that takes accountability and responsibility, that can self-govern, that can have self-discipline and self-control, and who's able to resolve conflict, because I'm great at conflict resolution. I don't have conflict in my life, not between people. Um, if you want to be able to resolve conflict, which will help you with peace, then you need two leaders who are capable of taking accountability and effective communication and who both have a goal of resolving conflict. When you have a submissive dominant relationship, one party is unable to take accountability, and that party has to be dominated by the stronger person, which will cause more conflict than necessary because people are difficult to manage. And the more difficult a person is to manage, the harder it is on you. So I'm not interested in a dominant submissive. It's two dominant people that can sit down like adults and come to a conclusion and choose the plan that works the best. To me, it's that simple, but for the average person, it is not that simple.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Professor P, it's a good. Did I have you laughing this morning?
Oh yeah. I'm always laughing though, especially when
I
you
know.
just go silent.
Man, I tell you, they don't see it coming though. They don't see it coming. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah. And so Maria, somebody say too dominant. I don't understand why people do like this. This is really funny to me, Maria. A business, everybody always want to talk about building something and having generational wealth and legacy. But when you have generational wealth and legacy, you have you have a complete system with board of directors and departments where you have to have leaders in each one of those departments in order to carry the company forward. You cannot have a company with a bunch of workers and one goddamn leader. You need supervisors. You need VPs. You need operations managers and officers. In order for a successful endeavor to take place, you have to have multiple leaders. Why do people believe in a relationship that only one person can be the leader and everybody else got to be a subordinate? And then you wonder why can't nothing go nowhere. You do need two dominant people. Simple. Two dominant people that have access to their mind that can put their two heads together to think together, right? The man don't want the woman to think. And here's the thing. He makes decisions based on his little head and then got the nerve to think that he capable of leading something. You can't lead with a head that ain't got no brain, sir. And then you want me, a person who uses her brain, to sit back and let you lead with the head that ain't got no brain. That's why I would rather be single, because this shit is insanity. This shit is insanity. Like, here, if I had to be with a man, look, me and you, we have a relationship of the mind. That's how I'm dealing with you. You could go get off with a concubine. Go get you a concubine and just go dumping her. But when you come to me, you bring me your mind. You bring me your soul. I don't need your nutsack. I need your mind. And if we were to use our minds together, we could create together. You could go get off on a concubine. I don't care about that.
I get it. Professor P, you got any final words, final thoughts?
No, I'm good, man, but thank you.
Hey, come on now, Professor P. I am putting, would you agree or disagree? I'm putting the medicine in the candy.
Yeah, you put the medicine in the candy, but they ain't gonna do nothing but
You know what? I can only do so much. I'm making it entertaining, but I'm dropping bars. But we doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they won't get it, because I tell you what. No, I'm serious, because it's so funny. The women will sit up here and listen to all the men say these things, and then if a woman get up there and say it, they'll be looking crazy, like, what is she talking about? I'm like, these women will never get it. And the women that do come up here and do have successful relationships with men, you hear a common theme between them. They real submissive. They really don't have no real sense of autonomy. They're fine playing they're fine playing a subordinate role. As a boss myself, I am not fine playing a subordinate role. I'm not about to be no domestic servant. A lot of women who are cool with that, they are domestic servants. No shade to them, but that's the role they like playing. I'm too strong for that. I'm too strong-willed. I'm too intelligent for that. I got more to offer than just cooking, cleaning, and stroking your ego. Now, he can have a woman. Like, I'm cool with you having a woman that play that role. Like, if me and you would be together, I'm cool with you having a concubine or somebody that you with. But I need the better part of you. I need the intellectual part of you. I need the fun part of you. I need the creative part of you. I don't need you in that capacity.
I get it, Professor. As
Morel,
always, I
can I
told
say
you.
something?
What, make it fast, I'll make it real fast. Real
Oh,
fast.
before she depart, you don't think I can clean and cook and do all that stuff, P? You don't think my mind is beautiful enough, P? Huh?
Hold on, wait, hold on. Wibble.
You think I
Professor
just
P,
want the yams?
wait, hold on. Professor P, are you willing to accept a DM from Wibble?
I mean, people send me DMs all the time. I can't accept or reject a DM. Whether I respond, that's a whole nother thing.
Okay, Professor P, will you respond to a DM from Wibble? Positive or negative, either way. For everybody in the chat right now, can you take Wibble in or out of his misery? Is there a chance you will respond to Wibble?
I can't guarantee that the response is going to be favorable for what he wants. I mean,
I say favorable. I say either way.
I
He's
can
looking for a
respond K.
response.
I can send a response K. I mean, so I mean,
Hey, listen, P, on some real stuff, I really respect you. I wouldn't even want to text you on some disrespectful stuff, or I would want to talk to you before I
All
ever
right, all
text
right, all
you.
right,
I
all
will
right.
call you on the
I gotta move
phone.
on. I gotta move on. I gotta move on.
But I'm about to be up out of here. I'm about to be up out of here. Kick me out, Morel. I appreciate you,
Bye.
P. Appreciate you, Morel.
Can I
See
say
you,
Likewise.
boss.
something real
You could
quick?
kick me out
Nope,
too,
sure
Morel.
can. I said what, Professor B?
So you could kick me out too if you're ready.
I got you. Hey, I tell you though, the greatest show on TikTok. This is only going to get bigger. I appreciate your contribution.
Likewise. Thank you.
Take care, baby girl. Midnight. Make it fast, boss. Make it fast.
Oh my God. She just earned the fan. I thought I can't go after that. Honestly.
I'm telling y'all, Professor P has been doing it for multiple years. She got a slightly different perspective than the average person, and it actually makes sense. If you
I
listen to
was
her long,
actually
see when she first came out, whatever that may have been, to what she is right now. I'm not saying she's better. I'm not saying she's worse. If you listen long enough, she's dropping gems, and you got to listen long enough. That's the part people want to listen to what social media says about a person. Listen to anybody long enough. It kind of makes it makes a lot of sense, but you got to listen long enough.
I was actually impressed. Uh, but what I was gonna say,
Mac, talk to us. The money gun has spoken. The money gun has spoken. Mac, talk to us.
How's it going, gangster? I just want to say hi, man. That's all. That's about it, man. Always in the chat. What's up, gangster? Get ready, bruh. More are coming.
Back home, talk to me. You're on mute.
Hey, how's it going? I was listening to it, man. All I can say of the words of King Solomon, there's nothing new under the sun. Uh, she say she's 40. I got 24 years on her. And out of all that, what she said, she's still by herself. And one thing about it, God didn't create any man to be an island of themselves. We all need somebody. And what I find it hard to believe that she started a business all on her own and didn't need a man's help somewhere along the line. She had to have a man help her somewhere along the line.
Wait. Time out, boss. Time out. This isn't the attack of previous guest show. I said again, this is not the attack of previous guest show.
What do you mean? I'm not attacking. I'm responding to what she said. It's not a.
Okay, boss. Wait, listen to me right fast. I'll make this real clear. I got a prompt above my head. Answer the prompt. It's not
where's
attack
the
of
prompt?
previous guests.
What does it say? I don't see a prompt.
Okay, the prompt says Bahad.
It says what?
All that noise in the background, terrible sound. Rob, talk to me, boss.
I think that besides the honey bun, what do you have to offer depends on the woman. Women can offer a whole lot in relationships nowadays that man need and man want and man desire. Peace, stability, understanding, comfort, a whole laundry list of things. We can go on and on. But I think what's important for us to remember is consider the source. You wouldn't take real estate advice from a homeless person because they homeless. How they gonna tell you what to do with your property? You wouldn't take financial advice from a person who doesn't have any money. Don't take relationship advice from single people. Take relationship advice from somebody who's married. Take relationship advice from somebody who's in a long-term relationship. Don't take advice from somebody who is not in neither one of those. Consider the source, people. That's all. That's my main topic of discussion. But women have a whole lot to offer.
Wait. So okay, they have a lot to offer. Give me the top 4 things in your opinion, in general, besides the honey bun, that a woman has to offer to a man.
I'll take myself and put myself in there. What I get from my woman, besides the honey bun,
No, 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 no. That's too easy. In general, name 4 things that women have to offer a man besides the honey bun.
comfort, understanding, trying to put it into words, a safety net, whatever that safety net may be, ideas, a helper. That's the reason why women were put here,
Okay, Fred,
just to
wait,
help
one
in
second, one
general.
second. Okay, 1 second. For all the fellas out there, would you want that type of woman? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. For all the fellas, was that good enough? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. You got it, boss. Keep going.
But yeah, I don't really think about all the different things. I just think about what a man needs: comfort, understanding, peace at the end of the day, and somebody who, depending on what the man, whatever you got going on, you may need a woman to come help you straighten your bills. You could pay all the bills. You just need her to come help you organize them. A woman has so many roles in a relationship to help a man. It depends on the specific man, what you need help with. Some men need help with this, some men don't. But just in general, just a woman being there for a man in whatever capacity he needs her to be. But one thing a man
Okay.
does not
Wait, wait,
need.
wait, 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 wait. Stay right there. Stay right there. For everybody in the chats, for everybody in the chat, here's my question. What percentage of women is actually there for the man? Write your answers in the chat. What percentage of women is actually there for the man? Write your answers in the chat. Rob, same question. Out of 100 women, in your opinion, how many are there actually for the man?
Actually there for the man's benefit, a very small percentage. I
Give
would
me a
say
number.
about 20, 25.
So,
Man, one thing I've realized is that men are not loved unconditionally. We are loved under certain conditions, under the fact that we are a man, that we are providers, that we are protectors, that we are leaders, which we understand, which we accept. So most women are there if you are a real man, if you are a protector, if you are a provider, if you are a
okay,
leader.
wait. Stay right there. For everybody chat, another great question. I got 100 men in a room. How many are real men? Write your answers in the chat. I got 100 men in a room. How many are real men? Same question, Rob. Out of 100, how many are real men?
Somewhere around the same percentage. I
So we're
would say
saying
somewhere
20%. So we're
25.
saying
I would
20.
say
Okay, so we're
25 to
saying
maybe somewhere around there. Yeah.
so about 25 for men, about 20 for women, which means it's a very low for both genders, correct?
Yes, that's a very sad percentage. Yes, that's why our relationships, especially over here in the United States, I'm giving sort of our percentages based off the United States, not the world. The world is doing better than us. Each country you're going to all over the world is probably has a higher marriage rate than us, a lower, kids born without a wedlock and all that type of stuff. So it is very low, which is why we are having a lot of relationship problems over here in the U.S. We, got a lot of divorces, got a lot of single mothers, got a lot of womenizing men, got a lot of women with man issues and going from man to man. So that's why
But
we
see,
are where we are.
that's why when I hear certain key phrases, I ask for a percentage because not you in general. They'll be like, "Oh, Morel, a lot of women are real women, a lot of men are real men." When you break down the numbers, it's extremely low. So they're saying one thing, but it's really a super low percentage. So I want to make sure people, when they start speaking, what are you speaking on? On the majority, or are you speaking about the minority? And in most cases, it's about a super low percentage, and the majority is way different. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does perfect good sense, and it's sad. I think a lot of women, particularly when they're young, when they're beautiful, when they're in their prime, they go after the wrong men. I had this conversation with a young lady's mother the other day, probably about a year ago, when I was interested in her. And she was like, you know what? My daughter can have the pick of any man, and her daughter is actually bisexual too. She's like my age. She can have her pick of any man she want and women. And I said, Mama, you know what? You right. So if she can have her pick of any man and any woman she want at 37, she probably was. Why isn't she picking Mr. Right? Why aren't you in a relationship? If you can have your pick of women pick and go after the wrong guys, they go after the 70%. They go after the 75%. Guys with money, guys got this, guys got that. But he ain't trying to take care of you. He ain't trying to take care of your family. I had to tell my woman the other day, listen, you ever had a man pay your bills, all the bills for 5-6 months because you couldn't work? You ever have a man do that? These cats ain't really trying to take care of these women and pay no bills. They ain't trying to be real men. They just trying to clap some cheeks. Know that. And a lot of these women
But
out
that
here,
booty do.
they
But
ain't
that booty do.
right.
But the booty do.
And a lot of
But the
men
booty
out
do.
here, and a lot of men out here keeping it real. They just trying to clap some cheeks. And a lot of women out here keeping it real. They just know men just want to clap some cheeks. So they just trying to get some money, cash, gifts, and prizes while they getting their cheeks clapped. And that's their main focus. They don't really care if you're cheating, as long as you're paying all the bills. How many times you done heard that? You know,
All
so
of them?
I mean, I'm
All
just
of them.
saying a lot, not all of them, but a lot of them. Some women, they not finna have you cheating on them. Even if you paying all the bills, they not finna have you treating them any kind of way. Even if you paying all the bills, some women will. I had to explain this to my niece the other day who had a baby by a guy, got a lot of money, got the look of money to him. He in the street doing this and doing that. And then a year later, she got a baby. She unhappy. I said, you know what? That man ain't doing nothing now that he wasn't doing in the beginning of the relationship. You had a baby by the wrong man. You had a baby by a dude who gonna be in and out of jail. Dude in jail right now. My great niece is about a year and a half. Dude in jail for 4 years. My niece is beautiful.
She gonna hold it down though. She gonna hold it down. My man,
Yeah,
you
she
got any
gonna
final
hold it down.
thoughts?
My final thoughts is to all the ladies and men out there. This is gender neutral. Um, Find the best person you could find. Like you went to that car lot and you got the best used car you can get with your money and your bad credit or whatever you got going on. You didn't get your dream car. You got the best car you can get. And when you can get a better car, you trade in that car and upgrade it. Treat relationships like the same way. Get the best man you can get the best woman you can get. And when you're able to get a better one, there that better man or woman is, get a better one. But until you're able to get a better one, deal with the relationships you got, work with it just like you're working with your car. And with that, I'll end. Everybody needs to find love and find happiness, whatever that means to you, find it. But don't be on TikTok or any social media platform single trying to give advice. It ain't gonna work.
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good morning. Remember the phrase, we have the best show on TikTok. We do. I'll say it again. We are a community of people. We're a community of people. With that being said, though, if you're at work right now, write a 1 in the chat. If you're working from home, write a 2 in the chat. If you ain't got no damn job, write a 3 in the chat. If it's just because, write a 4 in the chat. I'll say it again. If you're at work right now, write a 1 in the chat. If you're working from home, write a 2 in the chat. If you ain't got no damn job, write a 3 in the chat. And most important, just because, write a 4 in the chat. Also, one more request, actually 2 more requests. The most important request is this. Hit that magical follow button. I'm on the road to 20,000 followers. I am bringing you guys the best content on TikTok as far as conversations ever. This is it. I got multiple people on the panel, the best show on TikTok. I'm a great host. It's very organized and most importantly, structured. If I get a structured conversation, hit that magical follow button. My last request, drop your location in the chat right fast. I say it again, drop your location in the chat. Start connecting with other people. I said again, drop your location in the chat right fast. Start connecting with other people. Where you from? South Africa, UK, a baby mama's house. So wherever you're from, drop your location, start connecting with other people. With that being said, micro moments. Talk to me. You're on mute. Micro, you're on mute. I know you got an
Yes.
iPhone. There we
Can
go.
you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Talk to me.
But first, I wanted to answer the prompt and then just go over some of my thoughts.
Sure.
What I think women provide. I know it's I mean, might be what men provide, but I think what females provide, honestly, is they provide empathy, which is really needed. They provide determination. We have a moral compass, and then always bettering ourselves. I think something that's been said a lot is don't take advice from someone.
Wait. Before you go further,
Yeah, sure.
fellas, those three things, is that enough? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Fellas, out of all the things, she named 3 things. Is that enough? Write a 1 for yes, write a 2 for no. Ma'am, you got to keep going.
Yeah, sure. So I think one of the things that has been said a lot, and I've kind of heard since I've been in here, is to not take advice from someone who's single. Well, I'm not. I've been married for 6 years, and I've known my husband for 16. And one of the things that he said that made me know he was the one is he said, I don't want another child or a dog. I want a wife. So I think that that's a very amazing thing for women to know is there are still men who want a strong partner. And the statistics kind of show, especially in the last decade, that men want a wife more than women are wanting husbands. More and more women, statistics are showing, are actually preferring to be single. I've also heard that we go after the wrong guy. Well, to be completely honest, guys present themselves in the beginning with everything we want them to be. And then when they get us into relationships, that's when the red flags start, right? So it's not really that we keep going after the wrong guy. It's that all of the guys pretend to be what they aren't behind closed doors. I think men want a wife without being a husband. Like they want wife material, but they don't want to be what husband material is. And I think that's another huge issue is kind of I'm seeing a consensus in the chat between some of the men of kind of saying that there can't be 2 leaders. I would ask, what are you bringing to the table for a woman to feel that she can rest in her femininity and not feel like she always has to make decisions? Because that's a really big thing. I'm very blessed that within my own marriage, we are both equal partners. My husband comes to me for guidance. He's the person, vents to me after a hard, long day. And I think that is a beautiful thing because it's not just supposed to be husband and wife. It's supposed to be your best friend. It's supposed to be the person that you go through every single season of life with, that you raise children with, and then you go through empty nest syndrome with, and then you're just best friends and you hopefully grow old together. So I think it's an amazing thing to be able to get advice from one another and counsel. And I don't know, I think there's an epidemic of men being more lonely, and I think we should look into why that is. And if men are talking about being great leaders, I definitely agree with the lady that was up here. That's taking accountability and not just trying to blame the women, but saying what could we do better as men and as the leaders of the home to show up for these women, and why is there such an epidemic of a bad rap for men instead of just saying that we're nagging or we're making up things that aren't true. The statistics don't lie on why women have said they would choose the bear.
Go that right fast. In your opinion, why do I can't say the majority, take out a number. Why would women pick a bear over a man in your opinion?
Yeah, sure. So I'm a mom of 4. Me and my husband are blessed with 5 beautiful kids. And the answer is pretty simple, especially if you're thinking from a woman's perspective. So for the people that don't know, the saying goes, if you are a woman and you were stranded on a deserted island in the forest and you could choose to be alone on that island with a bear or with a man, which one would you choose? And almost every woman's choosing the bear because we know what a bear is going to do. We know how a bear is going to behave. If we leave the bear alone, typically the bear is going to leave us alone. A man is not the same. And I saw this TikTok recently that talked about things that a man's never going to have to deal with. They're never going to have to tell their girlfriends, hey, please let me know if you get home from that date safe. A guy never has to worry about that when he goes on a date. And it's just so it's choosing the bear because we feel like we have a less likelihood of getting assaulted or murdered.
So, of the 2 objects, a man and a bear, you think the bear, not you, but the women are saying the bear, you have a better chance of living than being with a man?
Absolutely.
Man, I tell you what though. Okay, let's say hypothetically that's true. Hypothetically, when somebody knocks on your door at 2 in the morning, is the bear going to save you?
Can you repeat the question?
At 2 in the morning, someone knocks on your door and breaks in the house. Is the bear going to save you?
No, absolutely not. But I think those are two different circumstances.
Okay. Walking down the streets, is a bear going to save you?
No, absolutely not.
If you need your tire changed, is the bear going to change your car tire?
No, absolutely not. But most men won't either.
Okay, I got a better question for you. Do you think men indirectly are providing security for every woman right now?
Probably not. But honestly, to your question, real quick, who's the man?
Wait. Stay right there. I'm asking the question again. Do you think indirectly men are providing safety for every woman right now?
Who are they having to protect us from? Other men.
That ain't the question, ma'am. Ma'am, this is a question. I'm gonna say it again. Do you think indirectly men are protecting women right now?
No, I'm actually been protected more from my lady friends than men.
Do you think both of them are failing?
Do I think both men and women are failing?
Pause, everybody. Pause for a second. That was a very great question I asked. Women, do y'all know indirectly a lot of men are protecting y'all stinking asses right now? Indirectly, we are protecting you guys from what is irrelevance. Do y'all understand? A lot of men indirectly are protecting your stinking ass. And guess what though? You're gonna choose a bear? Boy, yeah. The world is so civilized right now. Y'all are so comfortable and don't know how harsh. There's the police department, there's the military, there's fire department, but most important, there's a lot of men protecting women right now, and y'all don't know how good y'all got it. Boy, for all the fellas, and what I said made sense, write a 1 in the chats. If you missed it, write a 2. For all the fellas, what I say makes sense, write a 1 in the chats. If y'all missed it, write a 2. Boy, I tell you, ladies, y'all don't know how good y'all got it right now. There's so many men indirectly protecting you, you don't even see it. Amazing to me. Richard, talk to me. You're on mute. Richard, you're on mute. You fasten that button. You know how to press the button off mute. Okay, I'll give it a hokey pokey. I'll play a little game. Put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Hokey pokey.
Okay.
Richard,
Sorry.
talk to us.
I just think if you go back, and I don't want to bring religion into this, but the Bible states that woman should obey the man. But here's the problem with that, and this goes for both sides of it. If we, come on, why does it? If we were to treat women the way God said to treat our wives, they would have no problem obeying man. But neither one of us are meeting that goal. God said, love your wife as Jesus loved the church. And we do not do that. And that's why women, we can't sit there and say, well, she doesn't obey me. Well, she doesn't obey us because we do not live for her the way that Jesus wanted us to. So neither one of us are meeting the demands of what we're supposed to be as husband and wife. Now, I'm married to a woman that...
Oh, wait. Time out. We're going too far to the right, to the left. I'll say right here in the middle.
Okay.
The question is, besides the Honeybun, what do women have to offer?
Well, my wife has everything to offer.
Nope, stop. In general, outside the Honeybun, not your wife, in general, besides the Honeybun, What do women have to offer?
Comfort, need, life lessons, childbearing, nurturing, and comfort, and a partner, and a confidant.
That's it?
Well, I'm sure I can continue on there. There's more, but
Keep going. Hey, it's your list. This is your list. Keep going.
wisdom, there's a lot, but I can't say for every woman, but there's a lot of women out there that are very wise. There's a lot of them that know the difference between a player
Okay, wait,
and
wait,
a.
Richard, stay right there. For everybody in chat, question for everybody in chat. I got 100 women in a room. What percentage of women are wise? Write your answer in the chat. I got 100 women in a room. What percentage of women are wise? Write your answer in the chat. Richard, same question. 100 women in a room. How many are wise?
I'd have to see the women.
No, you don't. In a random room with women, how many are wise?
I'd say 80%. Come on back in the chair. Come on. All right, let's go 50% then. Well, I'm not going to become a woman hater over this thing, so no.
I'm not gonna become a woman hater. Ladies, I'm showing you guys in real time how a lot of men are pandering to you guys. I'll say it again. Ladies, I'm showing you guys in real time when met with facts. I don't want to be a woman hater, so I'm gonna say a number to make you feel good. Ladies, pay attention. I'm putting the medicine in the candy. I'll say it again. Ladies, pay attention. I asked a question. Out of 100 women, how many are wise? The chat, for the most part, said a very low number. He said 80%. Why would he say 80%? Because I want to speak for the women because I don't want to make them mad. I'm going to tell the women what they want to hear. Oh my God, I love him so much. He is so profound. He is so awesome. That type of man is telling them what y'all want to hear, and then later on, you meet me, you meet a sergeant, you meet a wibble, you meet so forth, so on. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe this because men are telling me what y'all want to hear. I'm exposing it in real time. I'm exposing it in real time. I'm showing you guys a lot of men are telling y'all what y'all want to hear and not the truth. And yet again, I'm a man. Hear me roar. I got to come back and defend myself. I got 2 buttons, one for the panel, one for the chat. You can't beat me, boss. I'm like a comedian. I got the microphone. You can't win. You can't. In this situation, I say it again. I asked a very important question. He said about being wise. I want a woman who's wise. Out of 100 women, how many are wise? He said 80%. I asked the chat. It was very low numbers. Ladies, I'm showing you guys out of love how a lot of men are lying to you guys, and y'all love it though. Come on, Morel, tell me the comfortable lies. Please, Professor P, please change your mind. Tell me a lie. Lie to me. Professor P, please lie to me. I need to be lied to. I love the lie. And we're telling y'all the truth, and y'all still don't believe us. I'm showing you guys yet again, I'm putting the medicine in the candy. Here we go again. I'm a man, hear me roar. I'm a man, hear me roar. I gotta come back and defend myself. I said again, ladies, you may hate me. You may hate Professor P to a degree, whatever it may have been. But I tell you what though, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, like, damn, they told me the truth. Morel, I want the truth. And we're telling you the truth, and you still don't believe us. This man said here 80% of women are wise. Y'all didn't even, in the chat, y'all didn't even say that. 80% and then it said 50 because I don't want to offend women. Why would he have to say that? Because he knows if he tells the truth, women are not gonna like that answer. I tell you what though, I don't need women to like my answers. But I tell you what though, 10 years from now, 2 months from now, 20 years from now, I will be right. And yet again,
You're
I'm
afraid
a
to talk to
man,
me.
hear me roar. I'm a man, hear me roar. I got $2, baby. I got $2. You're not gonna win. I'm putting the medicine in the candy. I'm giving you guys a great show. I'm putting the medicine in the candy. If you're paying attention, I promise you this: you're gonna be a better woman and a better man. I'm showing you guys in real time. I'm doing this as a show, quotation marks, but I'm really putting the medicine in the candy. And if you're catching it, my DMs be popping. Morel, thank you for this. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. For all the fellas out there, for doing a great job, write a 1 in the chats. For doing a bad job, write a 2. For all the ladies, for doing a great job, write a 3 in the chats. For doing a bad job, write a 4. I'll say it again. For all the fellas, for doing a great job, write a 1 in the chats. For doing a bad job, write a 2. For all the ladies, for doing a great job, write a 3 in the chats. For doing a bad job, write a 4 in the chats. For all the 4s, it is what it is. For all the 2s, it is what it is. But guess what though? You can't leave. You know why you can't leave? Because there's no other show like this on TikTok. So even though you might not like me, you can't leave because there's nothing else like this on TikTok. Boom. Gotcha. Sucker. Coco, talk to the people.
I would like to say this about the bear situation, which is so ridiculous. Women answer this. Who gave you your rights? Who gave you your ability to own land, own property, to write in the West? In the West. Women are the only group of people that were given the right to do what they do and say what they say without bloodshed. Any other group that has to earn their right to live, to have property, to do certain things, they've had to do it through combat. Women are the only group in the West, in the US particularly, that men have granted them those rights. They did not fight for it. They marched for it. They voiced their opinion. But we know in this society, in this world that we're in, it's dominated by violence. And so, again, especially in the West, women in other parts of the world, they don't speak like this. They don't talk like this about their men. Women are heavily protected in this country, particularly, because if you were so afraid, if you rather take the bear, then you wouldn't be talking as much as you do. People who are afraid don't speak like that. People who are truly in fear for their life, they're quiet. They look behind their shoulder. So this argument about the bear, and our education system has failed us. Because if you know what a bear would do to you, you would run to that strange man. The majority of men do not harm. I'm going to say that again. The majority of men do not harm. It is the minority. And also there's a minority of good men. Not every man is a good man. But we're going on averages. The average men can side with the good men and they protect us. You don't even understand. They protect you from yourself. They protect us from things that we don't even acknowledge or are aware of. But because we have these phones and anyone can talk, then we come up here and we speak lies and we say things that just aren't true. It's ridiculous. It's really annoying. Like y'all look up what a black bear does, what a grizzly bear does. Y'all look up what these animals do, and you talk about you're gonna take the bear because the other man is gonna get out of here. It's ridiculous. Wow, indeed. It is wow to the foolish things that a lot of women say on these platforms and in real life. I'm sorry, Morel. I respect the military. I respect police. I respect firefighters. I work with them. I support them. And it's a shame because of what society and social media and how the marketing is, how y'all are viewed. It's just ridiculous. We are in the freest country in the world. And if you don't think so, travel somewhere else. Live somewhere else. Since it's so bad over here, go somewhere else.
You know what, Coco? I talk about that all the time. A lot of people have never left America. When you leave America, within the first 24 hours, bring me. Well, you know what? Within the first week, if they got vacation time, bring me back because it ain't that easy over there. But it is what it is, though. Any final thoughts?
You're doing the Lord's work. Please, please speak the truth. Most people don't want the truth. Most people want to live in delusion. There's only a minority of people that will get it, particularly women. But for the ones that do, this is going to be really helpful for them in the long run. And the ones that don't, they end up where they end up. Out.
F them kids. Bye, woman. Professor P, as always, talk to me, lady.
So I always laugh when people speak in a vacuum. Like she asked, how do women get their rights as if men gave women rights for benevolent reasons? First and foremost, that was a Black woman speaking. White men gave Black people their rights because even Black men didn't really have no rights. So Black men didn't give women anything. White men gave women rights for a purpose. See, when you play a game of chess, any move that you make, you got to give in order to get. So there's nothing that you can do that doesn't benefit somebody, right? You can't do something and have all the benefits to yourself. You're going to end up giving up something. So the Rockefellers wanted to tax the other half of the population. They didn't give women rights because of any form of benevolence. This is a capitalistic society we live in. This is a monopoly we live in. And in order to get the most out of this game, you gotta have everybody playing the game, right? So we gotta stop acting like men are just doing things out of benevolent reasons. Number two, the only reason that you can say that a man is protecting you is because of capitalism and the systems that we have set up. Stop paying these men. Stop paying them. Restrict the food, impact the infrastructure, and let's see how many men will protect you from other men. See how many women gonna protect you and not throw you under the bus for another man to rample on you. We gotta stop acting like that this hell that we live in is built on some form of righteousness. This place is built off of blood, sweat, slavery, tears, and suffering. And if you let a man go free with no rules, he is not going to establish law. He is going to look at this as a free for all, and they're going to act crazy. If you're talking about other countries, just look in other countries where there is no law, where the gangs got the police scared. If the gangs got the police scared, that tells you exactly where the world would go. And women are not safe in a place with no law, no governance, no rule. So let's stop acting like it. Most men are not harmful. You can only say that because you live in the bubble of a capitalistic society where men are benefiting from running this game. Let it go to a third world country and let's see how many gangs overrun the government, and let's see how safe you'll be. Let's keep it a bug. You know what I mean? Right?
Well, like I said before, Professor P, a lot of people have never been out of the country. They've been in America their whole entire life, and they hate America, not understanding how good it is. I'm not saying it's the greatest. I'm saying compared to other countries, America's pretty damn good.
I keep telling people that. People over here are complaining, and they really don't have a right to complain about anything. But the reason that they complain is because they live in a bubble. These people don't travel, but you ain't got to travel. All you got to do is have interest in other worlds. All you got to do is study. I've never left the United States, but I do travel in my mind when I go into other people's countries, mentally studying their countries, reading, watching the videos that these people post. So no, I haven't been out the country, but I listen, I read, I learn, I investigate other people. So I know that America got it good. I know ain't no other place around here got no welfare, no social security and stuff like that. And you got a lot of rights over here to be sitting up here complaining, right? The only thing is that people who are born in this country, because you can see it, they're too comfortable. The reason that
Yes.
the reason that other people from other countries can come over here and flourish is because they don't have much over there, and they see this as the land of the free. So they come over here with a lot of opportunity. On top of that, because in other countries you have to negotiate hardcore, they do better business over there. When they come over here, they flourish. So when I was selling cars, some of the hardest people to sell to was Asians. Asians, we would call them two highs. The reason why Asians was real hard to sell to is because over there in China, in their street markets, everything is negotiable. Everything is negotiable. So when they come over here, you tell them that a car 46,000 drive out, and they tell you too high, too high. No, that's too high. Well, I was thinking of $20,000 less, and you don't make no money off of Asians. You don't make no money off of Asians. Indians, same thing. We call them Patels. They always got some type of damn network. And every last one of them, every time they come in there, their last name seems to be Patel. But you don't really make no money off of them either. You make more money off of Americanized Asians that don't have connection to their culture over there in China on how to do business. People, when Nigerians come over here, they scammers, okay? And they elite scammers because of how they gotta live over there in these other countries. Americans get game run on them so smooth because Americans literally are comfortable. They got everything handed to them. And they over here complaining, and you can be broke on Section 8 and you'll have a refrigerator full of food. You got access to clean water. You got electricity and air conditioner. You ain't listening to these people coming from Europe, and they done lost their mind over here. It's like they ain't never even seen the sun. These people ain't got no flavor over there. They ain't got they don't have no AC. They over there burning up. In Germany, if you rent an apartment, you gotta buy your kitchen too. Baby, the apartments don't even come with kitchens in Germany. You got everything over here. And these people are so lazy. They're lazy. They complain about everything. And then they live in this delusional world as if it's just so safe over here. Baby, in other countries, do you know what's going on in the Congo? Do you know what's going on in the Congo? Men ain't dangerous my ass. Do you not know what happened in Somalia? Where when Big Mouth was running shit over there? The reason why Minnesota has so many Somalians there because the Somalians were refugees. They fled from Somalia because when they went to war over there, they gave the men cot. They gave them cot to get them hard, and they gave them drugs. So they was raping everybody, men, kids, babies, dogs, animals, and they was mutilating them. So they fled from over there, and that's why you got so many of them up there in Minnesota. Do y'all even know anything about the world?
Man, I tell you, they ain't paying attention, P. They ain't paying attention.
No, they speak in a bubble. They don't know nothing about life. Men are very dangerous. They're very dangerous. And they ain't gonna protect you if all the laws fall down. They're going to drop into their carnal nature, and your ass is in danger if they do.
Professor P.
Yeah.
Was this a great live or what? Come on now. It's a great
Yeah,
live.
yeah, absolutely.
We are putting the medicine in the candy. I keep on saying it every
So
show.
here,
The
here,
medicine
here,
in the
here,
candy.
here what Coco don't understand. She say, but the men created the laws. They didn't create the laws for you, baby. They created it for themselves because men were brutalizing each other and fighting over women and land. So they had to say, hold on. We doing too much killing each other. We suffering. So we need to make a gentleman's game. This shit ain't about you, woman. As a matter of fact, most of the stuff that men do ain't got a damn thing to do with you as a woman. Nothing. This is about men between men. So that men don't brutalize each other because men don't fear women. They fear each other. And men know how brutal they can be, and men don't want conflict with each other. They created the laws for themselves, not you. Women really think that they are worth more than what they are. To a man, most men, you really ain't worth nothing. Let's keep it a real buck. That's why they keep asking you what you bring besides vagina to the table.
Damn it, man.
Because
What
it
that
ain't
booty
mine.
do?
Yeah, because it ain't mine. They ain't really worth nothing. You are a commodity to be sold between men. And that's the game of the pimp and hoe culture. The man, the woman chooses, but this is a gentleman's game, right? So it's a competition between men. You're nothing but a piece of property. So don't ever get it twisted that a man is protecting you. He protecting himself.
Any final thoughts?
That's it, man. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
No, we are doing this. We're doing it on different platforms, but I love the co-hosting going on. I appreciate you. I'm telling you, I truly appreciate you, Pete.
Yeah, ain't no problem. You good in my book.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You take care. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Right now, I'm at 15,200 followers. I've been doing TikTok for the last 6 months. Look at the room right now. We got 167 people in the room right now. Imagine if I had 30,000 followers. Imagine if I had 50,000 followers. Imagine if I had 100,000 followers. I'm in a conversation space. I say it again, I'm a conversation space. I'm not a growth channel. I'm not a debate channel. I'm about a grown folk conversations. Come on the show, express your opinion, so forth, so on. I say a couple words, You go your way, I go my way. I am bringing back grown folk conversations. I say it again, I'm at 15,200. Imagine if I was at 30,000 followers, 50,000 followers. This is only going to get bigger. I said again, it's your first time being here. You enjoy a great conversation. Hit that magical follow button. Every follow counts. Edgar, talk to me. You're on mute.
Good morning. You got me now?
I got you now, boss. Talk to me.
Hey, man, you got some great guests on here. Professor P, hats off to you.
She
Educate
alright.
me.
Hold on now. Don't blow her head up now. She got a big head, it's round shape. Don't blow it up too much. Now she good peoples though, but do not blow her head up too much. On Fridays, a little shump. But on Saturdays, but right now, don't blow it up too big now. I'm messing with you. Keep on talking, boss.
Okay, so I kind of figured that one out quickly because her intelligence of educating herself on men, history, in the whole 9 yards. That's the comment right there for Professor P. However, I do understand what she's saying about the wrong head making the decisions. And God, there's so many men that I just look. You don't even need one, dog. Just like with women, they don't even need the Honeybun because they ain't got sense enough to carry it. But, men and women both. I mean, let's look at it realistically. Now, one of the things that she hit on a little bit was the part about the bringing your heart to the table. Whenever I talk to a lady and I'm talking to her, and it don't take me long to figure out the narcissist, the ghetto, the butterfly tattoos, it don't take me long to figure. I don't need to be there, right? So I'm not there. But I answered in your comments 3% of the 100. And I stick with that because only 3% are marriageable women. And that's the statistics. Now, another thing to look at too is that what do I bring to the table as a man, but what does she bring to the table as a woman? That's a safe place for our hearts to fall. And somebody to catch it and hold it in a manner of respect and dignity, and let's me and you have fun together, and not try to punish each other. The safe place to fall is like the person that wants to be with your heart, not your panties, not your finances, your heart. That's what a real man and a real woman's really looking for in a relationship.
Okay, stop. Wait. Stop right there. Yet again, I got 2 questions for the chat. 2 questions. I love this question. If I got 100 men in a room, how many men are real? Write your answers in the chats. I got 100 men in a room. What percentage of men are real? Edgar, same question. You say real man, real woman. What percentage of men are real?
I don't. Around 3%. 100 men and 100 women there. There's only 3% of them that's going to be caring about the woman's heart, not their finances and their panties. It's the true intimacy.
Wait, hold on, wait. So right there. Okay, everybody, different question, everybody. Stop your answer. Stop. Stop your answer, everybody. He said 2 things. So that's your answer for men. Cool. No harm, no foul. Second question. I got 100 women in a room. What percentage are real women? I said again, I got 100 women in a room. What percentage are real women? Edgar, same question. 100 women. What percentage are real women?
That depends on a lot of the.
Okay, in general, I got 100 random women in a room.
I'm gonna
How
stick with
many
the
are real?
3%, bro.
Okay, so you're saying real men, real women, which is a 3% on each gender.
Right. Because
So,
both of them lie like crazy, man.
but the reason I asked that question because everybody keep on saying a real man and a real woman, but you got to really say a super minority of men, a super minority of women. You got to say that part because you say real could be real high or real low. No. You got to say a super minority of both genders are real.
Correct. I will say that. That's I'll stand behind you to the end on that one. It's only about 3%, brother. It's because they both lie.
So when I hear a real woman, a real man, I'm like, break that down into numbers. And we break it down to numbers, people are talking about a super minority. And they exist, but I talk about the majority, not the super minority.
Man, I just can't stand behind anything higher than 3% because most everything out there is trash, bro.
Trust me, and I get it. What I'm saying is not you, but in general, we're making an argument for a super minority. I can acknowledge it, but I'm not going to talk about it for half an hour about a super minority of people.
I'm feeling what you're saying, but I can't answer that right now, truthfully or honestly, or just maybe it's my lack of understanding of what you're trying to say.
Well, I'll tell you, boy, I'm playing chess, y'all playing checkers. I'm playing chess, y'all playing checkers. Whipper Juice, talk to the people.
Yeah. He can't honestly answer it. So I gotta honestly give that goddamn money gun. God dog it. I'm tired of y'all. Say your point. See, people always care about what other people think. But I don't care, dog. I don't care. All right? So I came back on here because a hit dog got a holler. Can you allow a hit dog to holler, Morel? No, no. Well, I'm
Well,
about
it
to holler real
depends.
quick.
Okay, go, go,
What's
go ahead,
up?
go ahead. Okay, okay. I don't know where you're going with this. I do not know where you're
Stop
going with
me.
this. So this is
Stop
new.
me. Check it out. Stop me if you think I'm going too far. You don't like it. But my whole thing is, I came up here to like vouch for the men. You know what I'm saying? And I said a hit dog because when P was up here, she touched one of my heartstrings. Now it's up to me to figure out why what she said touched me. Most likely I got more work to do on myself, but forget all that, John. I don't want you, P, because I know you're so smart, you're intelligent, all that other stuff. But you make men look like they're pit bulls off the goddamn chain out here. And it ain't like that. Yeah. A lot of stuff is happening in Congo, but guess what? We ain't living in Congo. Yeah, a few bad apples come over here, cool. You know what I'm saying? We'll take care of them. But don't act like just because you have a good man and he's taking care of your joint, and even if he did only protecting himself, you reap the goddamn benefits. And I really don't think good men like me, you, Morel, and the other guys that come up here, they are not them men that's gonna just protect themselves and just let their damn family go. A majority of men stink, got it. Majority of women stink, got it. But these women go out here, these feminists clapping in the goddamn joint. I don't like that joint because it gives them an out. It gives them an out to not take accountability and keep on with this goddamn rhetoric. And I can't stand it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they want to be taken advantage of. They say it so much. It's almost like, and P hit on it the other day when she was like, it's whole like little rooms and joint where they just want to get that taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the word. I don't even want to say the TikTok version. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's almost like they want to. Oh my God! Every corner they turn to, it's like somebody's gonna take advantage of me. Well, just bury your damn self today then. If you thinking like that, why do you go to Walmart? How can you go to Walmart? How do you walk down the street? Do you walk your dog? Can you even breathe without thinking that a man gonna jump on you? That is not reality. That lives in delusion. And P, I love your meshes, but your meshes can be torted in the wrong hands, and you can create a goddamn Hitler character. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like it. So I had the guy gonna come up here and say something because I'm gonna vouch for the guy. I'm gonna vouch for the fellas because I know it's a good man out here. Are we flawed? Yes. Are you flawed? Yes. You know what I'm saying? So don't talk like men is hound dogs out here off the chain, just biting random women because they want the yams or they don't. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. That's happenstance, man. That's happenstance. And much love to my girl Coco. You know what I'm saying? Because she taking care of her family taking care of her. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Okay,
Don't
stay
leave.
right there.
Don't leave Wibber
No, no,
just.
no. Hey, hey,
Don't
hey,
leave.
hold on, wait, wait,
Okay.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
I'm
on,
on
hold on.
mute.
Hey, Whipper, stay right there. P, you got it. Go ahead.
Wibber. When did I say that the man was a dog off the chain? I said he was on the chain. And I said, if you take the chain off and let him go free, what he gonna do? Hmm? Do you want Law and Order to fail? Can you tell me what's going on in the shadows? Tim Tebow got a whole foundation trying to catch predators because they all over the place. Right? You have 65 million men in a group chat or university trying to teach each other how to grape their wives. I mean, come on, yo. Let's not act like this world that we live in ain't hell. The only reason that we're not experiencing the hell right now is because we live in a capitalistic society that was intentionally set up as a capitalistic game. So there are rules to the game that we got to follow. A lot of other countries don't get to play the game the way that America set the game up. So are we really ready to release the shadows to the world unleashed? I'm not saying that men are dogs off the chain. I am saying that they are dogs on the chain. I am saying that because they exist in their lower nature. Humans are animals. Listen to me. People act like we are more than animals, but But what does alpha? What do the omegas uh have for their theme song? Atomic Dog. Atomic Dog. Why must I be like that? Why must I chase the cat? Men know they dogs. I don't know why they acting like I'm saying something that they not glorifying themselves. Right? Let them off the leash and see what's gonna happen.
Right.
Wibble,
Go ahead. People choose to get off the leash, P. Like a man is capable of all the nasty stuff that you talk about. Got it. You know what I'm saying? But is are these men out here committing these acts in droves? These are little compartmentalized sections. These are sections. Yes, it's some nasty, nefarious man out there. But at the same time, you're putting us all in one group. This is not in droves. This is in small, nasty groups. You know what I'm saying? So don't make it seem like we're all a part of that, because I am surrounded by nothing but good men. Are they flawed? Yes. But are they that? No. Because if I had a dog in my friend group, like a real dog in my friend group, I play around with the term dog. But if we had a real dog in our friend group, he wouldn't be our friend no more. And that's how we operate. You know what I'm saying? I think most men are hurt, damaged, and indifferent, but for the most part, they're not that. And
So
that's what I think, P.
so can I say this? There's a difference with talking about the nature of a man versus the discipline, the willpower to govern the self, to govern the beast in the man. Now, listen, don't get upset with me, because most people are Christians. In the Bible, the very book that you carry around says that man's heart is pure evil. That's the Bible saying that, okay? That is lustful, murderous, covetous, jealous. That's what the Bible says about the nature of man. So don't act like I'm saying this. In order to be a better man, it depends on a man connecting to a higher spirit. But the nature of a man in his lowest beastly form, which is the base nature of all humans, let that go free and you have a beast. Farrakhan running around here saying the same thing. When you don't have the living mind, you are a beast. The majority of humans are beasts. They're animals, which is the reason why we need law and order. Without that, you're going to release the beast onto the streets. You can't take that personally, because I didn't call you out. I didn't say Wibber and his crew. I said the male. Okay, there's a difference between male and man. Male is the base nature of the male species. You're born male. You ain't born a man. You got to become a man. You have to elevate yourself through self-discipline, through knowledge, through wisdom, to become a man. The average person is not a man or a woman. It ain't nothing but a bunch of adult females running around here. So like when Edgar, the reason why Edgar is having a problem giving you a number more than 3%, because the fact of the matter is he's correct. The majority of people are adult males and females, and it ain't but maybe 2 to 3% men and women. It's not a higher number than that. And if you let these people go, I promise you, the majority will overrun society, and the few good men and women will never be able to fight off the majority of these beasts. That's a fact. We need law and order.
I agree with that premise all the way. And I disagreed with you. And I was a little upset on how you put it, but I was not mad with you. So I don't want you to think that I wasn't upset with you or anything. I agree with your words, but in the wrong hands, it can be contorted very wrongly. Just like on your live when we was talking, and I told you how I perceive you based off what I got. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, as leaders, when you're out there, you still have to, it don't matter how much knowledge you have, you still got to be careful on how you put things, because you don't want your message to be contorted and be in the wrong hands and say, oh, I just like P because she's talking about the bear is almost better. You know what I'm saying? They can contort your words, and people are going to contort your words no matter what you say, P. I got it. But when you have a certain level of thinking, sometimes you have to say things that can't be contorted into
There's no way you
something
can
that
say
can
things.
hurt.
There's no way on earth that you can say things that people won't contort. Just like it only took one clip of a 2-hour conversation between me and Charleston White for you to come to a conclusion, for the most people to come to a conclusion. You can do that with anything. You can clip one piece of what somebody is saying and contort it. So I'm not about to sit up here and pick and choose what truth I'm gonna say because I'm afraid that somebody gonna contort it. They're gonna contort it. They're gonna contort it no
I'm
matter
with
what I
that.
say.
I'm
So
with that, and
what I am
I
saying,
back off on that point. No
yeah, because
question.
what I'm
I'm
saying is
sorry.
the truth. What I'm saying is the truth. There are at least 56 verses in the Bible that paint man as wicked and evil, purely wicked and evil. Those are the words that come from the book that y'all carry around. So is Jesus lying? Is God lying? Right? Man got to look at themselves, right? The nature of a man is a beast. That is a fact. If men don't like hearing that, that means the man got to look in the mirror and do some changing. Because I'm all about personal development. I hold both parties accountable. I'm not on the side of a man or a woman. However, whichever dog get hit and holler, because I come over here, I say everything that I'm going to say about a woman. And nobody likes the truth. Humans can't take the mirror. But if we want to be better people, we have to be able to look at the vessels that we are inhabited in. This would be so much less painful for people to accept if we understood that we were eternal spirits, eternal souls that inhabit a carnal vessel. The vessel is not us. We just in the vessel. The vessel is evil. The flesh is wicked. We got to accept that.
So am I
One
my
second. Wait. One second. For everybody listening right now, I'm telling you guys yet again, the greatest conversation on TikTok. We're not arguing over here. We're not talking over each other. It's very clear and concise. If you guys are enjoying the conversation, write a 5 in the chat right fast. If you guys are enjoying the conversation, write a 5 in the chats. I'm running a real great program over here. I want the audience to understand what's going on. I said again, hit that magical follow button. I'm bringing back grown folk conversations. But talk to the people.
No, I'm saying, am I my brother's keeper? Because I have to ask you that question, because how you said it, it's like I had to be responsible for them. So do you think I should be responsible for them people's actions? Or maybe that's just how I perceived it.
You perceiving it that way
And like I
because
said,
the reason why
okay,
you perceive it
okay.
that way, the reason why you perceive it that way is because of groupthink. Instead of seeing yourself as an individual, you're lumping yourself in with the group, because never once did I say whipper juice ever in anything that I said. I don't care what y'all say about women. I know that I'm different from the majority of women. I am an individual. What you say about the group has nothing to do with me. I'm never offended by what y'all say about women. I can agree that women are fucking narcissists. I can agree that they don't have anything to bring to the table. I can agree with 100% of the things that y'all say about women, because I do not identify with the group. The issue that you're having is you identify with the group of men as opposed to being an individual that represents yourself.
Oh, I know I'm an outlier. I don't see, I came up here to talk for the men that can't speak, that won't speak, that can't articulate themselves and make a point. I try to speak for them. I don't put myself in that category because I know I'm not like them and they're not like me. So I know I'm special in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like you was just trying to put us in the box. You know what I'm saying?
You still
Like
saying
as
us
men in
though.
general.
Well, see, that's what
But
I'm saying. You
that's
still,
how I perceived it, and I apologize for that. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
but the reason you perceiving it that way, because you putting yourself in the group of men, sweetie. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not on the woman's side. I ain't on the man's side. I'm on the truth side. And I'm gonna call it like I see it on both sides, right? The average person is not rising above their flesh. They are ruled by the flesh. And the flesh has observable characteristics and behavioral patterns that affect the majority of people. The people are not as different as they like to seem. You all as men look at women as virtually all the same because women act virtually all the same despite their belief that they're different. Every woman believes they're different, yet every man looks at them like, damn, you just like the last 20 women I met. Y'all all act the same. You all try to, men know that women follow the group. They have a herd mentality, which is the reason why they're more alike than they are different. And so what you are doing is moving with a herd mentality too. If a man can't speak for himself, does that make him a man? He ain't got no business being so shy to not get up on the panel and speak for himself. Another man don't need you to speak for him. What a man do need you to do is hold him accountable in his group when you see him fucking up. You ain't obligated to speak for other men who too shy to come up here and speak for themselves but want to act like they the leader. How you gonna be a leader and can't speak for yourself? Nobody asked you to do that, Wilbur Juice.
That's a great point. That's a great point. And I saw somebody in the comments say something about accountability. And I always say, if I had a problem with it, it's something within me that I have to work on. I understand that, and I know that. And like I said, I asked Morel when I came up here, can a hit dog holler? I know it touched the part of me that I need to work on, but I still had to tell you what I was thinking about what you said. So no doubt, Pete, I appreciate your input, and I ain't gonna hold it up because everything you say is true.
Say right there.
I'm sorry.
And that's why this show is so important because that's why I have Morel, why you don't have 8 people on the panel at all time, talk to 8 people? Hell no. I want to talk to 20, 30, 40, 50 people in one show because I want to hear different points of view. There's no right answer for none of this stuff. This is not a factual show. It's a show about opinions, and there will be a lot of hit dogs that's going to holler. But once you realize you're a hit dog, okay, I'm a hit dog, now I can do better. So that's the next step. There's levels to this stuff. Okay, I heard something I don't like. It's me. Damn, how can I get better? So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm giving everybody a platform to say their truth, whatever that might have been. If you're a hit dog, cool. I'm a hit dog. Now can I get better? That's the next level.
And I just want to say this, Wilbur. Part of the reason that you probably feel that way because you think that's a subconscious way of me rejecting you. Baby, I still got love for you. You ain't got to worry about me rejecting you. You cool in my book. Don't worry about that.
That's what's up. Hey, I appreciate that, man. You made me smile just now. I appreciate that. But that's not what I was going for. That's not what I was going for.
Now, Professor P, I'm joking by saying this, but can he smell the honey bun?
No, he gonna have to imagine that aroma from a distance.
And I do it quite often. Don't worry about it. My imagination is vast. I appreciate y'all, man.
What we're doing is what I'm doing is Professor P, I hate stuttering. Professor PS2, we're showing people uncomfortable truths that they may have. We exposing the blind spots. We're putting the elephant in the room, and for a lot of people, it's uncomfortable. Oh my God, why are you talking about this? It sounds so crazy. But when you really break it down, though, did we lie?
No. Nope. Told nothing but the truth.
It boils down to.
And like I said, I know when I'm a hit dog. I am very in tune with myself, but I still have flaws and I still got work to do. Much appreciative, guys.
Final thoughts, boss?
Nothing. Appreciate everything. Keep the party going.
But I'll tell you what though, what you did though, a lot of men will never do. is you took accountability for you acknowledge I'm a hit dog. I gotta do better. That's the first step, boss. I'm telling you, you're going places. Wibble?
Doubt, brother. No doubt, brother. And you right. And you
My
right.
man.
And I'm gonna continue to take accountability, brother. And y'all need to do it. Not y'all, but the chat. Y'all need to do it too, fellas.
My man, take care. Appreciate you. Professor P, final thoughts?
Yes, sir. I believe that we all have to take accountability. We have to realize that we live in hell. Planet Earth is hell. And we are, our souls, our spirit, the true us, we are trapped in these vessels. We are responsible for controlling these vessels. These vessels have a mind of their own. If we're talking about the vessel does not represent you as an eternal soul. There's a difference between the two. Please check your vessel so that we can live better in peace and harmony amongst each other, because these vessels are killing us. That's all I
Hey,
get.
the greatest show on TikTok. The greatest show. I want to talk to what? Maybe 20, 30 people today? Hey, the greatest show on TikTok.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Great day. Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, make a quick announcement right fast. What y'all do not know is this. Matter of fact, I'm show it to you guys in real time. 1 second there, 1 second. Show you guys this in real time. Because what I'm about to show you guys, it makes a lot of sense. Give me 1 second here. I have to show it to you guys while I got you guys going engaged right now. If you guys are enjoying the show, write a 2 in the chat. If you guys are enjoying the show, write a 2 in the chat. Appreciate all the gifts. Trust me, I appreciate it. I'm over here working. I'm over here hustling for you guys. I'm giving you guys quality shows. I'm making you guys think. That's the most important part. I'm making you guys think. I want to show you guys something right fast. Give me 1 second. I got this old phone. When I show you guys these numbers, it's gonna make sense what I'm doing. It's gonna make sense. But we are moving, baby. The greatest show on TikTok right here. 1 second. Here we go. Here's my numbers, peoples. Gender. I am 46% female, 54% male. My show, this show, our show, gender, 46% female, 54% men. What does that show you guys in real time? I am right down the middle. I'm not for men. I'm not against men. I'm not for women. I'm not against men. I'm right down the middle. So do me a favor. We scrolling through TikTok. Ask them to show you your numbers. Ask A. Show me your numbers. What kind of show are you running over here? I'm showing you guys in real time. Here's my numbers. I am damn near right down the middle. It says right there, gender. See that thing? Gender. Right down the middle. 46-54. There's no other show that touches these topics that I touch and have this kind of audience. So what I'm showing you guys is this. I'm not for either side. I'm right down the middle. Naughty, talk to the people. You're on mute.
Hey, good morning, brother.
Morning.
I felt like I was a hit dog, but then I was going back in the doghouse because P would say something. I'm like, yep, no, I gotta go back in here, but then I want to come out and bark again. But to P.
You're on mute, boss. You're on mute.
Oh, I'm on mute.
Yeah,
Okay.
for some reason your phone's going in and out. Your phone. You
Oh,
good
okay,
now?
okay.
Keep talking. Go ahead.
It's cause while they was talking, I had to write some notes so I can like kind of retain the thoughts that I have. But to P's point, and she's basically speaking that hey, the Bible pretty much says that men are like we are naturally evil. I guess I would say, but on the same line, or to P's point, to Wibber's point, like when like men, if it's one thing men don't really go for, it's bullying. You know what I mean? So if a man, it's the same reason a man that is like with all the sexual assault and domestic violence, when he gets to prison, he it comes to the point where he gets his karma for that from other men. And in that point, he's in an animalistic society. So even in that animalistic society of prison, that bullying crap is not being, shoved under the rug. Like, no, you're going to deal with the fact that, no, we're not going to allow you to bully nobody, and you bully somebody out in the free world, you're not going to bully nobody in here. As a matter of fact, they have, specific bullies to put you through what you put other people through. So that makes me think that, like, okay, I understand P's point, but at the same time, to Wibber's point, yeah, if we were to somehow go lawless, I don't feel like it would be what P thinks it would be. It would be to a point, because there's a lot of men that, like you said, that 62 million or whatever watching that video, like Virgo was talking about in the comments. Yeah, some of them dudes are watching because they really into that crap. They really want to know how they can rape a woman in her sleep or whatever. And there's some portion of them that are curious, to which, yeah, those people, the ones that are curious, yeah, they are teetering the line, even if they're not self-knowledgeable enough to know that, yeah, that curiosity, a portion of that may be coming from the fact that why are you curious? Because, hey, if it wasn't so bad, maybe you would give in to the temptation one day and just, nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go try whatever out, right? So those are the ones that I say, yeah, if it was things coming down to lawlessness, yeah, we would have a portion of men that will fold, and that's just, men just got to be accountable to ourselves, but we also hold other men accountable to that type of crap. So that type of crap he would do maybe in his own home, but if he would come out bragging about it or acting like it was cool, he would have to go to the other ones that are cool with that crap. Because if it was to come around ones that are like, you did what? Nah, he, whatever he can do in the moment to fix that, he probably would, especially if there's like no lawlessness. And for the matter of, we can't move backwards in time, but we saw it like that. Like, to P's point, like, yeah, if it was like that at a point, she stated herself, like, hey, the men made the laws to protect themselves from each other, not to protect the woman. That is kind of the same timeline. Like, okay, well, when it was animalistic, it didn't stay that way. And it didn't stay that way because men decided, and I understand she says for capitalistic gain, but at the same time, all I can't state the facts. I wasn't there, but I'm sure there were good men that were like, nah, like, yeah, we can't operate like this for whatever reason. We can't let those guys over there operate like this and these guys over here operate like this. And I want to, run a family, run a home, however way, right? So that's just my thoughts about it. Like, I was kind of like on Wibber's side, but I'm kind of understanding both viewpoints of it. But I still understand that animalistically, it's not going to last long. Because if it, I'm not gonna say it might last long, but there's always going to be checks and balances.
But you know what? No, though. But that's the thing, though. That's why we gotta have these spaces. That's why I created Morale's Man Cave, because I want people to have their opinions put out there and let the audience say, you know what? I never thought about it that way. I never thought about it that way. You gotta let people speak in a controlled environment. It's not a factual show. It's to
Right.
let people start talking, make you think. I'm
Right.
here to make you think.
Well, I'm thinking over here, man. I just wanted to just jump in and speak on that. I ain't got much for the topic, man. We know
No,
a woman
we
gonna
good, we
offer.
good.
Yeah, what you got?
But like I said though, you've been here for a while. Have you learned a whole bunch as you've been here over these weeks and months? Have you learned a whole bunch?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. When I joined, it was you were just under 10,000, and I've been locked in ever since. The 5,000, 6,000 you got since then, pretty much. I've been through a lot of these shows. I've learned things from anybody that comes up. Like, I can learn things from you. I don't care if they're single, married. Like, I'm not gonna count somebody out for what they gotta say until they give me reason to. Not just because there's a certain life situation. Like, I'm gonna pick apart what you say and then I'm gonna, oh yeah, this probably is somebody I need to listen to or whatever. But yeah, I've learned countless things. I gotta take notes though. That's why you see the going on. I can't just let
And
it fly by me.
matter of fact, for everybody listening right now, going forwards, when I come on live, have a notepad and an ink pen. Have a notepad and an ink pen. The panel are dropping gems on every show. Y'all gotta start writing this stuff down because we're dropping gems in real time. False man, you got any final thoughts?
Hell, I'll just get on that one, dude. I mean, we're not robots, you know. Like I tell my players, you know, I tell you I coach every now and then. Well, I do coach, but I tell them like, hey, when you get a chance, go write what you learned down because you're not a robot. Your brain is not just going to just, oh, I got it, it's locked in. Like, nah, you got to see it. Maybe you got to see it a couple times. You got to say it out loud, and it's not easy to just say that. Okay, I need to think this way. No, you really have to train your brain into thinking a certain way, especially the women. Like, I'm not saying not as much to the men, but the women get punched here. Like, that's why, and a lot of them, they listening, and you know, there are a lot of them listening emotionally first, so they really are getting punched with just honesty. But if they just write it down, it don't feel as bad
That's the
sometimes to
thing.
read.
Yeah.
You know, what I'm saying, to read it, it takes the emotion out of it. You know what I mean? Because it's really just words. So I would say, man, don't be afraid to get you a notebook and just say, yeah, if I hear something that strikes a thought in me, I'm gonna write it down just to see. I'm gonna come back to it later. I can do my research. Maybe that don't mean you have to agree with it, but it's just something that you can do. That's how I landed there though.
Oh man, take care. Appreciate you. Lawrence,
All
talk
right.
to the people. Hit that follow button, people. Hit that follow button. Lawrence, you on mute.
Okay, can you hear me, Mr. Moran?
Yes, boss. Yes.
Okay. Wow. The previous speakers, the doctor and one other fella, awesome. But I must say it's kind of too much verbiage, too much intellectual. You know, just imagine a man 90 years old and a boy 13 years old, and they're listening to this. It can be confusing. Let's get back to the basics. Am I operating in the manner in which I was designed? If I was on the chain, the dog chain, off the dog chain, in the prison, out of the prison, the question is, am I operating in the manner that which I was designed to do? We learned that there are certain words that don't pertain to me, a man. A lot of men out here, their thumbprint, they're putting it out there. You speaking, and those words don't pertain. Where did you learn that from? Oh my goodness. Again, you're either emotionally or it's going to be physically. Is that the correct term? Emotionally versus physically. A man, yep, we're going to design, we're going to look at that behind in the grocery store. And a woman, she wants to hear something, oh, you look marvelous, right? If I'm wrong, correct me. But the percentages, men are operating in the 55% that which we were designed, and ladies, you're operating in the 5%. Again, I'm going to speak up for the men, and I'm not putting down the women. Go back to 1940s and even till today, what are we operating in? Mr. Morrell, am I operating in the manner that I was designed to do? My last thing I just want to say, you come on a Marine Corps base and you will see it. Before I went deployed, you know, if one of my friends next door went deployed, his son, we put him on the football field, the basketball, the baseball. And when it was time for me to go deploy, my neighbor put my boys on the football, basketball. If you see a young man, I was once 13-year-old boy, now I'm a grown man looking into my later years. If you see a little boy playing hopscotch with dolls, jacks, what does that tell you? Hey, Miss Jackson, you don't mind if I put your boy on the football field with the rest of the boys? Am I operating in the manner in which I was designed? Let's get away this intellectual. You know, I can use Bible, I can use this, I can use intellect, but it's too much. Get to the basics. Am I operating in the manner in which I was designed? No final thoughts. I hope I put the right percentages in there. But hey, this is the greatest show in the land. The way you monitor, the way you control the conversations, this is awesome. I'm going to go to my Bible studies and tell them the same way how Mr. Morrell operates his platform. That's what we need to be doing. Awesome job. Keep doing what you're doing, my brother. Love you. Take care.
Man, take care. Appreciate you.
Hurrah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I said it again. Welcome to Morale's Man Cave, the greatest show on TikTok. Every follow, every repost, every heart meets, every follow button, all of them. As Joy was said, all of them, all of them, all of them, boss, all of them. Jar, all of them, though, all of them. All of them, Jar, all of them. I'm getting the shirts. It's gonna say all of them. I'm getting it soon. All of them, Jar, all of them. That was a hilarious conversation. Jar, all of them. With that being said, talk to me. I cannot pronounce your name, boss. Sakin.
Morning, Morel. It's
Morning.
Hakeem. Hey, great show, great conversation. Yeah, I just want to just chime in on the conversation. So yeah, I think Professor P, she's a intelligent woman. I like listening to her
She
speak. I don't,
She alright. She
yeah,
alright.
I don't
She
agree
alright.
with everything
She
she
alright.
says, but you know, but I think what Wibba was saying, just looking at that exchange, just to kind of help, I see that the picture that P painted about men, if everything she's talking about, if you're painting a picture, it's a pretty dark picture and there's no light in that picture, right? So it's like saying that like men are inherently evil, which I don't believe. I believe we all have good and evil in us, and then we all make a choice. God gave us free will. He created both good and evil and gave us free will to choose, right? So, to the question, like in the law of the jungle, if man was unchained, he would automatically go to the evil. I don't agree with that. I think you will have a percentage of men that will do that, and then you'll have a percentage of men who will look around and say, no, this isn't right, or if he doesn't have, we're fortunate enough to have the Bible. We have God's law, right? So we know the moral code. But even without the Bible, I think we're all inherently have that conscience in us that say this is objectively evil, this is objectively good, right? And we all make that choice. So even you, like you look at that picture in the background, you got an 18-year-old Morel. You wasn't a fully formed man. You didn't have all the answers, but you knew that, hey, I want to be the best version of me, and I want to be the tip of the spear that protects, good. So even looking at you, you went to the Marines, so that's, that you could have done a whole bunch of other things, you had that choice and you made your choice. So like every man makes their choice. So I think what Wibba was saying was basically just a picture that was painted was just completely evil of men. And that's not true, because the good men are the ones who protect the women and children from the bad men. So if we were all bad men, then there would be, women would just be in a bad state, and then, and as far as U.S. law goes, the United States is only 250 years old, right? So, the species has been around for thousands of years. So, this law hasn't always been here to protect women, but for somehow women have thrived throughout history, so, and then the Bible, going back to the Bible is full of stories of those good men, with their, those shepherds with their flocks. So yeah, that's kind of my input on this. There's good and evil in all of us, and we all have to make that choice. And then, yeah, in the law of the jungle, I don't know if you've ever read the book, The Lord of the Flies, but usually what would happen is, the most charismatic, the most strong of men will rise to the top, and then a hierarchy is formed. And then those men will either choose good or evil. And then there will be a battle or be a conflict of, who rules, the good or the evil. But all men aren't evil. So, and I'll land there.
Any final thoughts?
No, just great show, man. Keep the party going, keep the conversation going, and I'll be in the comments listening. Thank you.
Well, man, take care. Appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you guys, when I started Morel's Man Cave on New Year's Day of this year, I said to myself, there is a gap. Something is missing. We got to bring back grown folk conversations. Guess what, though? We're here right now. We are here. I said again, if you guys are at work right now, type a 1 in the chat. If you guys are working from home, write a 2 in the chat. If you guys ain't got no damn job, write a 3 in the chat. And just because, write a 4. I'll say it again. If you're at work right now, type a 1 in the chat. If you're working from home, write a 2 in the chat. If you ain't got no damn job, write a 3 in the chat. And just because, write a 4 in the chat. I said it again. On New Year's Day, I said, you know what? Something is missing. We got to get back to having an open forum and a controlled environment for grown folk conversations. I started Morel's Man Cave. When I first started out, I had maybe 3 people in the live. I said, shit, I got 3. I'm going to get 4. I got 4. I got 5. And right now I'm at 15,200. I'm on the road to 20,000. I said again, everything counts. If you guys have enjoyed the show this morning, press a 2 in the chat. I'll say it again. If you guys have enjoyed the show this morning, press a 2 in the chat. I'm not a grow room. Think about it for a second. I'm a conversation space on TikTok and all organic 15,200. Imagine if I was a panderer. So 15,200 right now, at 102 in the room right now. Imagine if I had 30,000 followers. Imagine if I had 50,000 followers. Imagine if I had 100,000 followers. How can I get there? Great question. Let me show you guys. On my page, I got multiple. Wait, I'm not here. There we go. On my page, I got multiple conversations. All of these conversations. Go to a conversation. Hit that repost button. Hit that share button. Put some comments in that bad boy. Everything counts. When I'm not online, I got so many conversations. It's ridiculous. Pick one. Pick a conversation. Pick a conversation. Sheesh. How long have I been on for so far? I've been on for how long? 3 hours. Boy, y'all holding me hostage. Guess what though? I is hungry. So I'm gonna do a quick battle, get something to eat, get some food in my belly, and I'll come back later on. What time? Who knows? It is what it is. But great show though. Hey, come on, Professor P. Hey, I appreciate you so much. Hey lady, how we doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm outstanding. I am your new husband. When are we getting married?
We getting married.
Yes, I'm
I just
proposing right
graduated.
now. I'm
just
ready.
graduated. I just graduated.
Okay, you graduated to my heart. Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you, baby
I
girl.
graduated to your heart. What is my name?
Your name is Mrs. Tasha.
No.
What? My fault. My last name is Johnson. Your last name is Johnson. You are Mrs. Johnson. Congratulations, Miss Johnson.
Me? Thank you for that.
Yes, you
Thank you
are
for
now
that
a Johnson. You are into the family
title
now.
difference.
We is family. We are family. Hey, all my brothers, sisters, and me. Hey, cause we are
Okay.
family. Yeah,
Thank
come
you
on,
for this
everybody,
rosy.
sing. Do you prefer an outdoor wedding or indoor wedding?
I will want my wedding outdoors.
Okay, or you want your wedding, not our wedding, your wedding.
I mean, I haven't gotten to know you. I don't just marry anyone.
Shit, do you know who I am? I'm that guy. I am that guy.
Okay. So like what do you do for work?
I'm retired, baby girl. I is
Oh,
broke.
okay. Um, what do you like to do for fun? Thank you for those double taps.
I'm on TikTok all day long. I'm out here making women holler my name, screaming my name, screaming my name, screaming my name.
Somebody send a rose. Thank you for those double taps. Um, I'm not current. I'm not sure. I don't know. This is my first
Question
time
for you.
using it. This is my
Okay, you
first
know
time
what?
seeing it.
I thought it was love at first sight.
I'm sorry. It's not that. I'm sorry.
Damn. So you saying I ain't got no chance?
It's just not for me.
Okay, question. Do you ever see marriage in your future?
Yes, I do.
Fair. Good question. What do you bring to the table outside of bedroom fun?
I bring everything to the table. Everything.
What does that sound like in English?
Wants, needs, dreams, self conscious. That's it. That's all you need.
Can you say it again? Make sure I heard it correctly.
Wants, needs, self conscious. Well, those three. Yeah, those are the only ones you need.
Oh, shit. That's all I need? I didn't know.
Your wants, your needs, and your subconscious. Somebody gotta understand you, or it's not gonna work.
Question for you. How old are you?
I'm about to be 19.
On a good day.
No, August 9th, I will be 19 years old.
Question. When do you see marriage in your future? 10 years from now, 5 years, 20? When if you have a perfect dream, when do you see yourself getting married?
28.
I'm 48 years old. I'm giving some advice. Why are you waiting so long?
I have to fully understand the connection with that person to know that I can trust them with those parts of my life.
Do you think if your husband saw you right now, he'd be proud of you or disappointed?
I ain't met him yet, so he will be. I feel like he'll be proud of me. He would. I done came through some stuff. If I were to tell him my story and he understand it, he will understand my story.
Good luck.
Yes, indeed.
1 second here. Shout out to good old Scorp guy. Appreciate you. Shout out to Whipper Juice. Noble, Charmaine, Charlie, Richie Rich, Cindy, and Momo. I said again, shout out to Scorp God as always. Whipper Juice, Noble, Charmaine, Charlie, Richie Rich, Cindy, and Momo. Thank everybody for all of the gifts. Win or lose, thank you for the gifts. I will say this. Don't wait till 28 years old. Find your man ASAP. That's my advice to you. I know it's gonna be hard. I
I'm
ain't saying it's
not
gonna be
looking for
easy.
him. I'm not looking for him. He has to find me.
Good luck.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, she got on booty shorts on TikTok at 18 years old. That's somebody's daughter right now. I'm telling you, this community that not me, the community that we are building right now, we're going to have to start talking to these people eventually. I want these topics to be talked about outside Morel's man cave. When you go home, talk to your son, talk to your daughter, talk to your niece, talk to your nephew, talk to your uncle, talk to your auntie, talk to your brother, talk to your sister, talk to your mother, talk to your father. Help your house first and then everybody else. I'll say it again. You're in the airplane right now. Protect yourself first and then everybody else. Don't worry about everybody else if your house isn't in order. I'm giving you guys the medicine in the candy. I can give you guys a fantastic show, but every now and then I'm gonna give a little uppercut. 18 years old, 19 in August, wearing booty shorts. Now I know I make a lot of jokes about that booty though. That booty though. All booties ain't good. I know I make a lot of jokes, coochie coupon, so forth, so on. I get it. I joke, blah, 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 blah. But every now and then we gotta be like, yo, ladies, your man does not want your booty cheeks on the internet. I asked a very special question on purpose. If your future man saw you right now, would he be happy or disappointed? If you follow me long enough, it's gonna make sense. If you follow me long enough, what I'm doing is gonna make sense. Boy. No, actually I didn't. I was trolling. See, that's the beauty about what I do. I troll way more than I tell the truth. The difference is, y'all know what I'm doing. She's getting all the wrong attention from all the wrong people. So y'all don't understand a true troll when y'all see one. I'm showing you guys what a troll look like in real life. I'm exposing. There was a man who came on the show earlier. He said 80% of women are wise. And y'all said, yeah, 80% of women are wise, knowing he's lying to you guys. And then he changed his answer. You know what? I'm going to change it 50 because I don't want to offend women. Which tells you what? He's pandering to you guys. Boy, y'all don't know a good guy when y'all see one. Y'all want the truth, but then again, though, Mariah is harsh. You're telling me, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I tell you what, though, in 5 years from now, I'm not leaving TikTok no time soon. And 5 years from now, scroll through my clips, be like, damn, he called it. I'll say it again, peoples. There's a reason I got a almost 50-50 splits. No matter how controversial my topics are, there's a reason I got a almost 50-50 splits. Because I know what I'm doing. No matter how controversial my topics, for some reason, it's almost a 50-50 split. Do me a favor, from now on, go talk to all these hosts, ask them to show them your stats. Hey, can I see your stats? Where's your audience coming from? Are you all women or are you all men? Very few are right here. Y'all gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. For all the truck drivers, share me to all the truck drivers. For all the barbers, put me in the barbershops. For all of the beauty salons, put me in beauty salons. For everybody at work right now, share me like a virus. Share me. If you guys are enjoying the content, push me out there. It's up to you guys. We are a community. I'm only one person. I can only hit the share button so many times, hit the repost button so many times. What more can I do? You know what? That's a good question. I got like 2 more minutes. I'm going to get out of here. Here's my question for the chats. What more can I do to grow? That's my question for everybody in the chat. What more can I do to grow? It's a genuine question. What more can I do? I'm on multiple platforms. Go to Morel's Man Cave. Go to any platform, type in Morel's Man Cave, you're going to see me right there. I'm on multiple platforms. I go live 2 to 3 times a day. What more can I do? I got 60 more seconds. I want to talk to the chat right fast. What more can I do to grow? Because what I'm touching you guys, and that's awesome. I want to touch your friend, your son, your daughter. I want to touch everybody with these grown folk conversations. I get it, naughty. That's the goal. I'm not there yet, only because it's an investment. I'm not there yet. I want to master one and then go everywhere else. When you have a business, you don't want to start franchising real soon. Get the business up in order, make sure checks and balances are going, and then you franchise it. So right now,